this green light to come on. Just waiting for it to say that we are ready to go. Alright, I think we are ready to go. Hey guys, up to the BKRsport. We are back for another live stream as we are checking out the Richmond Tigers going up against the Gold Coast Suns at the Gabba in Brisbane. Now, Richmond actually come off a pretty decent performance against... actually, no, they didn't play. They played at Metricon, so let's forget that one. But guys, I'm looking forward to this game. I have tipped the Tigers here. I know a lot of people are actually getting behind the Sunnies as well, but the last time these two teams played, the last two times these two teams played, Richmond basically won by about 100 points. So it's going to be very interesting to see if they can win by 100 points here. But they look like they're about to score already. Oh my God, they look like they're about to score already. 15 minutes to go here, and they're going to score a goal already. They're going to score, no, they're going to score behind. Actually, no, they're going to score nothing. They're going to get nothing. They're going to get nothing. Merrickson says hi. Hello, Merrickson. Canal is on Fox. I'm not too sure, man. I am on KO. Ask the boss, who are you going for? I'm getting around the Tigers today. Like, I want the Sunnies to win. You know, I'd like the Sunnies to win, but in the same sense, I feel like Richmond are going to win this one pretty considerably. Pretty relatively easily, to be honest with you. And there's no point getting on the loser. You know, I want to see the Sunnies get up. But then again, Hayden also tipped the Suns, and I tipped. I tipped Richmond, so I definitely didn't tip Essendon after bloody what happened the other day. Sport TV says, you're in an AFL commercial. We go, yeah, man, yeah, they've got the rights to that. I know all about that. Sunny says, what team are you going for? Well, I'm a Geelong fan, but I'm getting around Richmond in this game. Good Cat says, Tigers, getting around him. Sonny Palmer says, yay. Who are you going for, Sonny? Who are you going for? Fishy says, I'm going for the Tigers, boy. Wee, getting around the Tigers. Another Cats fan getting around the Tigers there. Member says, hi, Blaze. Hello, Member. Good to see you. That comment before, like, buddy, what are you talking about? Like, whatever you think is best. The whole point of me asking the question on the BKRsport community tab is so that I can get your views. You know, I've got my views. But let's see if we can try and get. Let's see if we can try and get. I don't know, 80 thumbs up on this stream, guys. Beautiful take there by Tommy Lynch. Beautiful take here by Tommy Lynch here. Lord Zary says, what's happening, dude? LA champion. Cubby's lost today, unfortunately. So, not the greatest one. I got up at 6 a.m. this morning to watch us lose, but we're going to be doing it again tomorrow as we take on the St. Louis Cardinals. Tommy Lynch here. 14 minutes 40 to go here in this first quarter. Give me some score predictions in the chat, guys. Give me some score predictions in the chat. And 14 minutes 34 to go here, first quarter. Tommy Lynch from 53 metres out. Can he get a crack on from just outside to the right? Tommy Lynch is going to miss everything. Holy shit, that was shocking. Oh my God, but Jack Revolt's going to follow it up and he's going to catch it. He's going to mark it and it's going to be a beautiful goal here. So this is going to be a 6-0 lead here to Richmond unless Jack Revolt miraculously misses this. Unless Jack Revolt miraculously forgets that he's one of the better kickers in the game. This should be 6-0 right now. I can't really see the score. Oh, sorry, that's gone out. Sorry, I'll fix that. Let me do this. There we go. That should be better. That should be better for you guys. There we go. And that's going to be... He has kicked the opening goal. There you go. So Richmond are going to take the lead here. 6-0 here, guys. 6-0. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And obviously subscribe if you're new here. Sorry, I'm just fixing this so that you can see the score pretty well. My social media a little bit smaller, so it's not bloody towering over the screen. But there we go. Okay, so someone here said, hi, I would like the Suns to win, but I think the Tigers probably win. Yeah, man, I got the Tigers to win this one. I want the Sunnies to win, but I've got the Tigers to win. By the way, guys, also, just to quickly, while we've got a little bit of... Actually, no, I'll talk about it at halftime and quarter time and stuff like that. We've got a new join button on the page. I think you can only see it when you're on your computer, though, but we'll talk about that at quarter and halftime. What that means. Sport TV says 150 to 46 Tigers. Well, the last time these two teams played was 150 to 58. So Richmond won 150 to 58. You know what I mean? So it's not exactly looking ideal there. Not looking exactly ideal there. But Jackie Revolt will kick the first goal here of the game. AFL player ratings 3.7 through 1 through 9 and 11.4 rounds 10 and 11. Disposals 7.9 up to 8.5. Marks inside 52.1 up to 2.5. Goals 1 to... Wow, okay. Wow, he only got 1 goal from all those rounds and then he got 3 goals, 5 in the last 2 rounds. Member says, I think you all know who's going to win that. Musker says, hi Blaze, back in Tigers in this one. Yeah, I think so too, man. Think so too. Hayden tipped the Sunnies though. Hayden, he went into the old Sunnies, which I found quite ludicrous. Buddy, were quite out of control. It's got his way on the Cubs. Yeah, we lost to a better Bruins team today. They're playing really well away from home. But in the same sense, we've still got one of the best records in baseball, and we're still looking pretty good, man. Our pitching is still... John Lester had a rough day today. But, you can't win every game, baseball. Baseball's one of those games where you just need to lose. You just need to lose, and that's going to be a great mark down Suns by defence. And in this series, we lost, but... we're still top of the division, and we've got one of the best records in baseball. We will be coming back for the Cardinals tomorrow. So 13 minutes to go here, first quarter, guys, and the Tigers lead 6-0 here. Mary Sim says 10,000 to 18 Suns lose. Ooh, that's going to be a tight one there. That's going to be a tight one. Gee whiz, we're going to be right down the wire there. We will be right down the wire there. GG's, I'm tipping Gold Coast by 6 or 10 points. You're tipping the Gold Coast. Are you a Suns fan? You're a Suns fan, aren't you? We got a Suns fan in the chat. Sure, you know, there's nothing wrong with being a Suns fan, except for being a Suns fan. But, you know, if you're a Suns fan, get around it. You know, we're not going to have a cracker yet. But, you know, I don't think you win this game, man. Dustin Martin's going to get this ball inside. That's going to go straight to the Suns. Void Swarm says, hey mate, how was your day? It was alright, mate. I had a pretty good sleep. I was meant to do the Yankees Sox game, but I was a bit pissed off after the Cubbies lost. So I didn't do that stream, but we don't usually do that. It's been a pretty rough weekend for me, sporting wise. For me personally, all my teams didn't do well this week. So besides Geelong, obviously, besides my Catters, that was the only team out of all my teams that won this weekend. So. Ollie OG says, are you a Suns fan? No, I'm a Cats fan, my dude. I'm a Cats fan. I would love to see the Sunnies get up today, but I just can't see it. I just can't see it, man. So here we go. So 12 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Richmond just absolutely dominating pressure right now. I can't even remember the last time that I saw the Sunnies with the damn well ball. Sports TV says, BKR, I thought you would be a Suns fan because of the Titans. Well, no. Well, why would I be? Well, what are you guys talking about? You guys know exactly why I support bloody Geelong. This question gets asked to every stream, so I'm definitely not repeating why I support Geelong. I will actually put a video out, because I've actually put a vote up for you guys on the BKRsport community tab asking if you guys want to see more videos along with live streams. I just didn't want to flood the channel with stuff. Oh, Dustin Martin here is going to kick it inside. And I will put a video out of why I support all the different teams that I support. It's going to be a free kick to the Gold Coast here, right out from their own goal square. But yeah, I will bring a video out why I support all these different teams. Because obviously everyone keeps asking the same questions. Speakable says, least favourite team. I'd probably go with Hawthorn, but in the same sense, AFL, I don't really hate anybody really. You know, I want to beat Collingwood the most. As a Geelong fan, I want to beat Collingwood the most. Hawthorn was my biggest rival, I guess. They were, but they're kind of down now. I just don't really have any kind of heavy ill feelings towards anyone. I guess, you know, West Coast for me are probably the biggest contenders this year outside of Arsenal, Port Adelaide. We just bloody touched up Port Adelaide. I don't have any problems with Port Adelaide because one of my good friends, Charlie Dixon, plays for them. You know, so yeah, you know, it's a bit. I don't really care too much about other teams. I just want to see my team do well. Compared to, say, you know, Man United, who I would rather see relegated, a piece of shit. Someone here says, I haven't had a look at your community. I haven't seen any particular games listed. What do you mean? What do you mean? I haven't put any games up listed. What are you talking about? Oh, Tigers here, just outside the goal square. Sunny's here, really. You know, they're coping with the pressure well, but in the same sense, there's a lot of pressure. But in the same sense, there is a lot of Richmond. Oh my gosh, look at this. How did they not get that? There's 4-on-1 there. Oh, that's a huge tackle. That is a huge tackle. So holding the ball there against Richmond. Sport TV says, not as bad as the Cowboys. Up Manly. Manly lost, didn't they? Didn't Manly lose? Didn't Manly lose? Up Manly? Oh, I swear, no, yeah, they did. They were close to Knights, though. They were very close to Knights. Very good game, that. Very fun game to watch that. We were streaming that yesterday. Oh, buddy, gee whiz. Revol is behind. Going to kick it behind there, guys. Going to kick it behind. It's got to you doing any NBA games. Yeah, man, we're doing something. We're doing one tomorrow. I don't know yet. You'll see the schedule. Well, you'll see the schedule for next week tomorrow. But you'll see. So 7-0 to the Tigers here, guys. But you will see specifically which NBA game I'm doing tomorrow after this stream goes out. So I haven't even actually checked it. I've been well, I haven't been asleep, to be honest with you. But I haven't actually checked out what NBA game, what started of the series I want to do tomorrow. Speakable says, well, you probably said this already, but favourite Geelong player. Oh, I go with Sally. But I also do love a bit of Tommy Hawkins, especially now. You know, recent years it's been a bit kind of, how you going? You know, a bit how you going. But you know, this year I'm a bit alright with it. This year a bit alright with him. You know, he's looking pretty decent this year. But this is the Tigers going really good. It was really good for all the wrong reasons. They were both shithouse. And it was such a good game for such shit reasons. But 9 minutes 46 to go here this first quarter, guys. The Tigers here are going to have the ball. This game is literally going to be all Richmond. Truly. This game's... See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, Richmond Productions, nothing against you, man, but I literally just answered that question, like, less than 2-3 minutes ago. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, people come into the stream, and there's nothing against them, it's just people come into the stream and they ask the exact same questions over and over. So that's why I'm going to make a video, and then I'm going to direct people to said video. Every stream, I'll be like, yeah, this is why I support this team, buddy, go that video, you know what I mean? So, there you go. So Richmond here are going to have the ball, they're going to kick it outside their own 50, and that's going to go down the line here. Suns surely should have this, and it's going to come away from Richmond. Oh my gosh. I don't know how the Suns didn't get that. That's going to be a nice kick into the middle there. I nearly play it on. No, he's not going to play it on there. You may as well have a crack yourself now. You've waited so long. You've waited so long with the ball here. You've waited so long with the ball. You may as well. You may as well just have a crack at yourself, mate. You've ruined all kind of attack and pressure there. Excuse me? Excuse me, why did the Suns get a kick there? Why did the Suns get to take a front? What happened there? What happened? What happened? What happened there? What happened? What happened there? What happened there? That's gonna be a high tackle. That'll be a free kick here. Free kick into the Suns. But I don't understand why the Suns got a free kick there. That made no sense. Oh, big fella. Oh, nearly got a mark there for the Suns. That's gonna be behind here. Gonna be behind. Richmond Tigers. Hey, hello, champion. All right, so 8.5 minutes left here, guys. Togo says, hey, Blaze, when I go to the community tab, the poll doesn't come up. That's interesting. That's weird because there's like 150 votes on it, so 150 other people have seen it. I'm not too sure, my dude. I'm not too sure. What's your score prediction tonight, Charlie's dad? What's your score prediction tonight? Mary Exempt says, oh, there you go. Sport TV says, I honestly hate Cowboys. They're so bad. All right. All right. If you're talking about Dallas, I understand. If you're talking about North Queensland, I kind of understand too. I don't hate the Cowboys. I don't hate the Cowboys. I don't hate anyone in the NRL. I just give it to Broncos fans because they're fans. I just give it to Broncos because their fans, you know, give a great reaction, an absolutely phenomenal reaction. You know, I have no issues with Broncos. I grew up in Brisbane. You know, I literally, when I was 2 months old until I was 13, I lived in Brisbane. I lived out Ferny Hills way. So, you know, it's funny that Brisbane fans don't understand that, but I love the reaction they give me, so that's why I make sure to do Broncos games every single week. Lord Wallace says, who do you think will come out on top? Oh, Richmond win this game. Easy. Richmond win this game easy. The last time these two teams played was 150 to 58. I think the last time before that, these two teams played was like 100 points as well to Richmond. Blood Dragon says, we utilise from the Europa League final and Champions League final. Probably not the Champions League, mate. Probably not the Champions League. I don't think I can deal with it this year. I probably won't be doing Champions League. Europa League probably. But personally, man, I don't think I'll be getting around the Champions League this year, unfortunately. I just I can't do it to myself. So 7-1 here, 7.5 minutes to go here of this first quarter, and the Tigers are going to go out to the right here. Richie Production says, grand final West Coast versus Richmond. Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about Richmond making the grand final. They're so hot and cold, man. They are so damn well hot and cold. And they're going to put this ball inside here for Richmond, and that's going to be, what are they going to call here? Are they why did they pass the ball back here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Blood Dragon is also from Brisbane, comes to the Broncos. Yeah, but because what I do, man, I'm always streaming different games. I find it difficult to hate on specific teams nowadays, unless I already hated them from before. Man United. Someone said something before about Sevilla. Yeah, no. Eat a dick. I remember all those United fans coming out the other day, yesterday, and talking so much shit. And it's so funny. It's so funny, them losing to Sevilla. So, you know. But I'm not going to sit here and banter. I can't banter with the Champions League right now. I'm still kind of computing that right now. But Mustard Cat says, "You think Thomas Lynch will get a goal this match?" Well, he had a shot before and he missed everything. That was the goal that Buddy. That was the goal that Revolt got. Revolt got the goal off the absolute wonkiness. Of a Tommy Lynch goal. Surely you would assume Tom Lynch gets at least 2, 3. You know what I mean? So, you know, surely you would. Marcus says, hey man, hello Marcus, how you doing, champion? Richard Productions, West Coast has Brisbane. Well, I disagree. I think if it's, like I say this every week, but like if it's in West Coast, if it's in Optus, I think it's West Coast versus Geelong. And if it's at Brisbane, I genuinely think it's Brisbane versus Geelong. But in the same sense, I genuinely believe Geelong could lose both those games. You know, that's the funny thing. Because I think the grand final is basically locked in for the Gabba at the moment. I really get a heavy feeling that Gabba's about to get it. I really Messi to Real Madrid. Yeah, good luck, mate. Good luck. Gold Coast Suns going to get a free kick here. Gold Coast Suns going to get a free kick here just to the left of goal. They could tie this game up here, 7-7. And that's going to be tied game, 7-7. The Sunnies, 7-7 here, 7-7. Richard Production said that, but Geelong are bad in finals. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Your Cubbies also didn't win a World Series for 108 years, so things change. things aren't always the same as the previous year. Yes, look, you can base it off that, but the Cubs didn't win anything for 108 years. Manchester City, we didn't win anything for 44 years. Things change. The Sharks didn't win for 50 years in the competition. So, people can go on previous history all they like, but the records are made to be broken. Tormentor says hi. Hello, Tormentor. Good to see you, Jamie. Herman says hi. How's it going? I'm going all right, mate. Going all right. Still recovering after yesterday's early game, the Champions League for my boys. But I'm having a good time now. Having a good time. We're moving on. And all my teams are still doing pretty well, so I'm pretty happy, man. I'm still pretty happy with how everything's going. Aiden says, what streams are you doing tomorrow? We're doing the Cubbies and St. Louis Cardinals and NBA playoffs. We'll be doing 2 NBA playoff games and the Chicago Cubs and St. Louis Cardinals game. So that should be good. 5 minutes 41 to go here this first quarter. It is tie game 7-7. It was 7-0 to the Tigers, but they, for some reason, just couldn't keep up with that pressure. They were just getting a lot of ball in, and that's going to be, I think I said knock on. But no, that's going to be a nice mark there by the Gold Coast in their own defensive 50. 1 like away from 50, guys. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, go smack that thumbs up button. Our like goal was like 80 or something like that. It's only like 30 off it, but 1 like away from 50. Go and smack it. Caleb Tapuala Nassar says, NBA playoffs tomorrow. Yeah, man, I'll be doing them. I'll be doing some streaming tomorrow for the NBA playoffs, baby. Tomorrow's games, I can't do the Boston Celtics versus Philadelphia 76ers, unfortunately. That's the one I really wanted to do tomorrow. But I can't because my Cubs play the Cardinals. And both the back-to-back games against the Cardinals are at this, both they intersect that Celtics game, so I couldn't do it. I can't do it. I wish I could though. Wish I could. I don't support other teams, but I don't support any of the teams. But I'm really looking forward to the NBA. It's going to be an awesome bloody playoff series. All right, Caleb Colin Arthur says you're going to the Nuggets and Jazz, bro. That's at like 5 a.m. for me and 3 a.m. for you, so probably not probably not a for me that one. All right, so 7-7 here. 4 minutes 42 to go here this first quarter. 7-7. Maverick Red Clippers game. I am going to be doing that one. It's godly. I will be doing the Maverick Red Clippers because that's at like 2:30 p.m. for me. So that's after the Cubs game finishes. I probably won't get up in the early morning. For the other game before the other Cubs game. But that's going to go out here. So the Suns are actually putting a little bit of pressure on here. Christian Evans says, let's go Tigers. Hey, you get around the Tigers. Get around the Tigers, Christine. Trey J says that Dallas Clippers series will be good. Yeah, man, that'll be so good. I'm really looking forward to that. I actually think they might take tomorrow, but I think they'll be very close. And I think the Clippers go through the series, but I have a feeling that gee whiz, I'm turning to Hayden. I reckon that the Mavs can sneak something there. Especially, they're so underrated. Holy damn, they're so underrated. Okay, here we go. So Richmond here with the ball, but the Gold Coast are just outside the Richmond 50 here. Richmond are going to handball it back here, and they're going to get out of trouble here, you would safely imagine. So, oh my God, that's going to be tackled. No, it's not. Wow. I've seen less bloody call, but okay. And Richmond here, Jackie Revolt, he's going to play it on. He's going to create a goal here. He's going to create a goal. No, he's going to kick it over the top. And, bloody Schultz. Schultz surely going to get a goal here to take the lead. 13-7. He could kick behind because he's taking a banana approach here. I'm not too sure why he is. Watch me says up the Tigers. Get around the Tigers. Sports TV says the Lakers are so overrated. Alright, you just wait until you watch this playoffs. Get it. Check your seatbelt on, my friend. Trey Nicholson says I took the Richmond over 129. Does anyone else reckon will hit? Yeah, I reckon. Oh. It's only 14 points scored in this first quarter. I think there should be more points scored in the next couple of quarters. I definitely think it can. And after that goal, that's a good goal there by Scholes. And Scholes will score a goal. That's going to be 13-7, so it'll be 20 points. So, it'll be difficult considering that there's only been 20 points scored in this first quarter. But in the same sense, yeah, no, it definitely could. Richmond have had a lot of pressure in this game. I just don't know if the Gold Coast Suns are going to put it up for you, mate. I honestly think Richmond will pull away, and I'm not too sure if the Suns are going to be able to help you with that scoreline. So you would have to expect, Richmond to score all those points in itself, really. But I'm not too sure. I think it could, but it'll be tough. Richard Production says Wednesday, do Lakers vs Blaze. Depends what time, man, because I got to do my cubbies. Cubbies is my priority in the same sense. I will be doing a vast majority of these NBA playoffs. Like, I'll be doing at least 2 games a day nearly. Tomorrow, I'll probably only do 1 game, depending on how I can figure it out. But the schedule, guys, don't forget, the schedule comes out tomorrow for you guys at 12 p.m. AST. So my schedule for the full week from Wednesday all the way till next Tuesday will come out tomorrow at 12 p.m. AST on the BKRsport community tab right here on BKRsport. So, at 13-7 here, with 3 minutes 19 to go here of the first quarter, Richmond lead 13-7. Chase says Oklahoma. Buddy, they've got a good chance to go through here, mate, especially with no Westbrook for the Rockets this whole series. I'm telling you right now, Oklahoma are not looking like Oklahoma right now, but I understand why they've been called that. Richmond here are going to kick it inside, and that's going to be nice mark there by the Suns in defense. North mark by the Suns in defense. North mark. Watch me, I haven't watched much MLB, but are the Yankees on the right? Yankees are always on the right, mate. You know, buddy. I was meant to do that game today, but I'm still got some problems with this back tooth back here. This, I think it's my wisdom tooth or whatever trying to come out. I'm not too sure. But 2 minutes 45 to go here of the first quarter. 13-7 to the Tigers, and they're going to have a crack here from just inside 50. Sorry, just inside 50. Just inside 50. But yeah, Yankees doing well, man. Yankees doing well. I believe we've got the best record in baseball because we lost today. The Cubbies, we did have the best record, but we lost today, so I think we might drop below them because Yankees also beat the Red Sox for their 3rd game in a row. Hold on 1 second. Cameron McIntosh here from just inside 50. 49 metres out, and he is going to have a crack, and he is going to miss everything. He's going to miss everything. He's going to miss absolutely everything. So that's going to be an out and full here with 2 minutes 13 to go here. Richard Production's Bucks Lakers Championship, brother. That Bucks team is so overrated. I'm sorry. I don't rate it. I don't rate it. And if they do, I genuinely have the Lakers beating the Bucks in maybe 6. I'd say 6. I'm sorry, that Bucks team. If they don't have Giannis, if Giannis gets injured at any moment or he stays off too long and the other team gets hot, I'm sorry. That team, man, is atrocious when he's not playing. I tell you, it's embarrassing, nearly. It's embarrassing. But 2 minutes to go here, first quarter. Richmond's going to kick it inside 50 here. It's going to come out here for the Sunnies. May just no. Richmond are going to get the ball over the top here. This should be a goal. This should be a goal here. This should be a goal here, and he is going to be too short. Sporting says Bucks can't even beat the Nets. That's a good point too. They had Giannis for that too. He only played like 15 minutes though, I believe. I think he only played like 15 or so minutes or so of that. But I could be wrong. Watch me says Orlando beat Bucks in the first round. Good luck, mate. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Minute 26 to go here of this first quarter, guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Let's see if we can get to 60 likes before quarter time finishes. So a minute 20 to go here, but we've also got quarter time. So before quarter time finishes, let's see if we can get to 60 likes. You guys smash that thumbs up button. But the Suns here, out on the right, and they're going to have a chance here. If they can work this quite well, they're not going to work it too well, though. Trey Nicholson says, I don't know much about AFL, bro. I was going to tip Richmond head-to-head, but was too low for the multi. Yeah, well, Richmond, you should have gone on Richmond on the minus, I reckon. I reckon you should have gone on Richmond minus handicap because the last 2 games they've played, they've beaten the Suns by 100. And these 2 teams are relatively similar to the last couple of times they've played them. That was obviously last year, however. And Richmond haven't been great this year, so I don't know, man. Actually, probably. What was the minus handicap? What was the minus handicap? I swear Bucks were 8-0 without Giannis before the season shut down. Brother, who against? Probably scrubs. I would guarantee that would be against scrub teams. I would nearly guarantee that would be against absolute scrub teams. And that's going to be, nice. He's dropped it. He's dropped it there. Richmond is still going to get away with it. That was so lazy. That's high tackle. That's a high tackle against the Sunnies there. High tackle against the Sunnies there. Tunusha Carr says, can Carlton beat Suns, GWS and Collingwood? I would say they can beat the Suns. I don't think so with GWS and Collingwood, but Collingwood have been so shit. But then again, it's Carlton, you know what I mean? Carlton aren't great, but they can win a rando game here and there. So I would nearly say, I would say no to Collingwood. I think Collingwood's been smacked up and they're not going to let that happen again. I don't even know if they're going to make finals, so I genuinely wouldn't say. Collingwood are going to find it real difficult to play finals, especially if they lose another game like they just did. 23 seconds here. Suns might get a goal here. Suns might get a goal here. No, it's going to be slapped away here. They're still going to have an opportunity. Here just inside 50. The ball's going to come out. They've got 15 seconds to have a crack. He's going to kick it inside, and that's going to be a ball. Oh, it's going to be a goal. That's going to be a goal. That's going to bounce in. They're going to tie this game 13-13. Gee whiz, if someone had a bet on someone to win that first quarter, they'd dispute it. That's going to be a tie game here. At quarter time, it's going to be 13-13 here. With 5 seconds left in the quarter, the Sunnies are going to kick a goal, and it's going to be 13-13. Gee whiz, mate. Gee whiz. Mevino says, if Collingwood had beaten GWS in the prelim last year, do you think they'd have a huge chance against the Tigers in the grand final? Bro, forever and ever am I going to be so disappointed that was a rainy day there at the G. I was across the road watching the Melbourne Storm versus Parramatta Eels game. I was about to go in for the Parramatta Eels versus Melbourne Storm. Is it semi-final? I don't know, but I was there. But I wasn't at the Collingwood versus GWS game. But I'm telling you right now, Collingwood win that game if it's on good paddock, and it's very unfortunate that was absolutely one of the worst weather days I've experienced. Well, not one of the worst ever, but it was pretty bad down there. I would know. I was literally across the road. So, but yeah, I think Richmond would have had an absolute unbelievable grand final, and I'm honestly scared to think how good that would have been. I honestly am scared just to think about how good that game would have been. That would have been absolutely unreal on all cylinders, and yeah, I'm spewing. Gatorade Aiden says, just following you, sir. Awesome, bro. Appreciate it. I haven't posted on the actual post in a while, but I do post on the Instagram story quite frequently, every single day. Especially when people tell me my Broncos fans have a little bit of a cry in my chat, in my DMs. You have no idea how many Broncos fans cry in my DMs on the regular. Sporting says, Giants are bad, watch their last match. Well, they're not great, but Carlton, I'd take GWS over Carlton. But Gold Coast versus Carlton, I'd say Carlton could have a chance there. I reckon that'll be a good game. I reckon that'll be a pretty 50-50 game, that one. But guys, that is going to be... no, James, this is not what you want to come into. James is a massive GWS fan, by the way, guys. He's a massive GWS fan. But guys, that is going to be quarter time here, and it's going to be 13-13 here. You've got to be loving this score, though, James. Richmond aren't giving them a bit of a towel. It's actually a good game. Close game here. So you must be loving that. But, yeah, GWS, it's... when you're a GWS fan, man, you got to expect it. But it's just like with being a Man City fan, I've got to expect it right now. But the thing is, I think we've got a little bit more of a positive future right now than the old GWS. But I'm looking forward to seeing who makes the grand final this year. I think the funny thing is, if you look at the table right now, you could honestly make an argument for the top 14 teams. The top 14 teams you can make an argument for, and there's actually technicality of 16 teams that can still make this top 8. So. It's pretty out of control, man. Pretty out of control. Hey, he said, how many goals has Revolt kicked? I need him to kick 6. Kick 6? Well, he's kicked 2, I think, maybe. No, 1. No, he's only kicked 1. I think he's only kicked 1. I'll go have a look here. I'm pretty sure he's only kicked 1. It's only 13-13, so there's only been 2 goals kicked by Richmond anyway. So let's go have a look. So Revolt has got 1 goal. I can't remember who's kicked the other goal. Let's go have a look at who kicked the other goal. It was maybe a Chol. That's right. It was Cholly. Jake says, I think GWS lose to Carlton, Melbourne or West Coast and possibly Fremantle. No, I think GWS will beat Freo. I feel like GWS would beat Freo. I believe GWS would beat D's and Carlton. I think GWS would win 3 or 4 of those games. West Coast is not in West Coast too. West Coast would be up there in Brisbane, in Queensland. So they have to lose at least one of those games. I think Freo and West Coast are coming over to Queensland. So... I would nearly have to assume I'm going to take GWS over West Coast there. If this game against West Coast is away from Optus, which I believe it is, I'm taking GWS. I'm taking GWS to the shot. West Coast are abysmal when they're not at home. When they're not at home, they're abysmal. We all know that grand final is more than likely going to be slotted up there at the Gabba. So I'm just saying, a little bit of an outsider shot there, but I will personally take GWS over West Coast there. Oh, we play West Coast and Perth. Okay, forget that. Forget all that chat, my friend. Because I remember them saying that was their last game. Hold on one second. I'm going to have a look at that. Are you sure about that, man? You sure about that? You sure about that? Hold on, West Coast play... Okay, that is what to say. I thought it was a bit later. So that must be their last game there. Before they come back. Yeah, so that's their last game there before they go to the Gabba. And then they play, there, and then they play Gabba there again, and then when West Coast they play, to be confirmed. Buddy, gee whiz, I just realised that the stadium's to be confirmed. I feel like that's to be confirmed because they want to get those games in at the place where the finals are going to be held, because the finals are going to be held where the grand final is held. If the grand final is going to be at Optus, they're going to try and play all the finals there at Optus, I guarantee it. If the grand final's at the Gabba, they're going to use, Metro kind of the Gabba, just like we've kind of been doing it anyway. So, interesting to see how that one goes. But guys, we are only we are above 60. Don't worry about that. Well, we're 9 likes away from 70. So go hit that thumbs up button. I was about to say we're 1 like away from 60, but we're already above 60. I will tell you about this one, guys. It is 13-13 quarter time tie game. I will tell you about this one. As you guys know, we're starting to grow quite significantly through streams and stuff like that, and we're having a lot of people chatting in the chat. And this game's pretty normal. It's pretty easy to kind of keep in touch with. But for huge events like State of Origin, like the Grand Finals, like your World Series, your NBA playoffs potentially a little bit later on. Sometimes the chat's going to be very hectic and I'm not going to be able to read it, right? So it's going to be just bang, 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 bang. And it gets that way sometimes for some rugby league games as it is. So very occasionally when I feel like there's going to be a stream that is going to be very hectic and very absolutely full on, we're actually going to do a member-only chat. So everyone can watch the stream still, but we're going to have member-only chat. This is for the huge events where I want to prioritise, people who aren't trolls for one, and I also want to be able to read the comments without having to kind of look real close and stuff and kind of pick it out while it's going up like that. Very difficult. You have no idea how difficult it is for me sometimes. So we've actually got a new thing on the channel where you can click. If you're on a computer right now, there's a thing called Join. Now it's become BKRmy thing. So if you do that, you become a member, your name gets highlighted and you also get new emojis. So you can actually use W's and L's and you have like tears and stuff like that. So if you want to do that, then that will obviously give you the option of being able to comment it all the time, no matter what. But yeah, we only started that today, so and that won't happen until there's a huge event on. But it'll obviously prioritise you, so you can still comment in the chat. And obviously, also it gives back to the channel. I really want to give you guys more and more as I possibly can, and that obviously gives back to the channel. And I want to prioritise those who do give back to the channel. So you guys will always have your opinion counted in the chat. So that'll do me. So yeah, it's underneath here, and it'll also come up here if you join. I think it comes up on the screen as well. But thank you very much, guys, for all your support as always. I'm not forcing you to pay anything. I'm just saying for those huge events, it's just unrealistic for me to be able to read out every single comment, and people, they get angry. So there'll be specific ones where it's just going to be, the members only who can chat. But everyone who can't, who not even members, will be able to watch it still. Sport TV says I'm going to join. Awesome, brother. Appreciate you. Sport TV says, and don't think that I'm saying you need to do this, guys. I'm just saying that this is an option now for when we do get to those. So, for example, AFL Grand Final. I can nearly guarantee the AFL Grand Final will be a member-only one because that will just be absolutely hectic in the chat. James says, no, it's a floating fixture. Assuming you're talking about round 18, and it'll be dependent on where the teams sit as to where and when we play. Okay, there you go. All right, fair enough. Anthony says, do OnlyFans. Gee whiz. Gee damn well whiz. Avalet says, will Richmond bounce back in the second quarter? I assume they're going to win this game by a decent amount. I think they'll win this game by a pretty significant amount. Sports says, BKRmy was good last year, shit this year. Charlie Zad says, stay tuned, BKRmy for more surprise from Blaze. Yeah, good stuff, get around it. Braylon says, get around, who are we going for? I'm going for Richmond today's game, guys. So the second quarter is about to start, by the way. Second quarter is about to start. 2 likes away from 65. Guys, smack that thumbs up button. And obviously, if you're new around here, then we've got to hit that subscribe button. But yeah, no, Cowboys were average last year and the year before that. What are you talking about? No, wait, no. Yeah, last year and the year before that. Ever since Thurston, even when Thurston was there. No. Even when Thurston was... Wait, was Thurston last year that he retired? No, he retired the year before that. Yeah, before I went to Chicago, I believe. I think so. So, yeah, the year before that, they were average. Even when Thurston was there, they came like third last. And the year after that, and the year after that, so... Jaden Kelly says, wow, surprising it's a close one and a bit high scoring. There you go. James Herbert says, don't think they'll be bounced back. They dominated the first quarter, just didn't capitalise on. Yeah, that's what I was trying to... Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying before. I was surprised that they weren't winning by a significant amount, because they really did dominate that first quarter quite significantly, but they just couldn't actually, get the ball into the goals as much as they probably should have, Sport Talk says, didn't hate tip the Suns. He did tip the Sunnies. He did. Some users, how much would it cost to join? I think it's $5, mate. Yeah, it is $5. It is $5. There's only one thing. I didn't do like different stuff like that. But I believe next to your name, which gets highlighted in green or something, like a different colour, so it shows everyone that you remember. There is also like every month that you do it for, you rank up, and it shows you compared to all the other people who are members. There's a 1 month, there's a 2 month, and then after 12 months you get like a new thing. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. So, but yeah, that's just an option for you guys, and obviously it gives you. I'll warn you guys. I'll let you guys know, and obviously I will do members only posts and stuff like that on the community page, so that you guys can keep updated. And I'll put the schedule out on Tuesday for you guys and members, and I'll put the schedule out for regulars, like people who aren't members, on Wednesday or Thursday. So you'll get a bit of an advance on when that will come out. But here we go. Saints might take the lead here. Saints will take the lead here, guys. 13-13 right now. 13-13 right now. And the Saints are going to take the lead here. Right in front of goal here. Right in front of goal. Main Simpson's come on Geelong Cats. And, well, Cats aren't playing, right? Sunnies here are going to... Oh! It's going to hit the post. Woo! Close, son. Close. Close. James Herbert. Also, moderators, if you guys see someone asking about like what I'm talking about here in the regards, or what the join button is, can you guys let them know in the chat, just so that I don't have to keep repeating myself? If someone does, you know what I mean? Because sometimes people will come through and say, "What's that join button?" You know what I mean? So, thanks, moderators. James Herbert says, "Suns are just a well-balanced side this year. Add Rowell, add another pre-season into King, Anderson, and Weller, and this team is pushing for the top 8 next year." I think so too, man. I think they're we actually had a pretty long discussion with a Fremantle fan the other day, and I was like, you know what, I would back the Suns in. I do want to see the Suns, however, in a season that's longer than the 16-minute quarters, because I feel like this year is just a little bit of a waste in regards to kind of seeing how teams will play with the full games. You're adding another 4, 8, 12, 16. I don't know why I was doing that math, but I'm about all over the show right now. But 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 extra minutes on, and you know, even though I think the Sunnies will be fine with it, I still feel like this year is just a complete, you know, it's just all over the shop. So I don't want to back in the Suns just yet until I can see next year. But he was a Freo fan. He was saying like, "Oh, Freo are looking like we're going to be in a premiership window in 3 years." And I'm like, "Well, let's play this second. I think that I think you could be around that finals position and you know, pushing for a series final spot, and you've got a decent team. That I don't know if you're going to be in a window, man. A window is pretty huge to say about Freo. You know what I mean? Like Freo's got a decent team, and I love Nat Fyfe, and you know he pulls that team. But if he gets injured at any time, they'll see you later. You know what I mean? Like they're gone." That's going to be touched here, but Gold Coast are going to kick this one to... Oh, that's the big... Oh, jeez, that's going to be behind. So it's going to be 15-13 here. 15-13 here to the Sunnies. Braylon says, "Can one of the moderators please let me know what the $5 thing is I was talking about just as I joined?" I'll completely let you know. So basically, we sometimes get too hectic in the chat. The $5 will become a member of the BKRmy on the channel. Not only does it give back to the channel and gives you like special emotes in a different colour, but it also gives you the ability to comment on member-only streams when it's like too hectic in the chat. So like for grand finals and stuff like that, I would have member-only streams. So that's basically what it's there for. So it won't be much. It won't be until we need to do it much. But sometimes it gets really hectic in the chat, and I want to prioritise those who give back to the channel. And it's like $5 a month, so it's pretty good, man. But 13 minutes to go here of the second quarter, and Richmond here, that's going to be nice. Oh no, he's going to drop it, and that's going to be touched here by Richmond just outside the goal square. Sport team versus Freo shit up Geelong. I don't know if they're shit, man. I just think they're still quite undercooked. They're still quite underdone, and they've got a long way to come still. They've got a lot of young players, though. Got a lot of young players. Braith Williams says, anything like with the Cubbies this morning? Unfortunately not, my dude. Unfortunately not. We did lose this morning, but we are playing our biggest rivals, the St. Louis Cardinals tomorrow, so I hope we smack them piece of shit. So 12.5 minutes left here, and oh, that's going to be a nice mark there. But they're playing pretty right. Playing pretty right there. Hussein says, I tipped Suns for 248. Oh, I don't know about that one. But right now it's looking alright. It's looking not terrible right now. Sunny's here. But I still think, oh my god, that's going to be touched. No. That'll be a 1 pointer there. So 16-13. Tanushka Carson's where's the join button. So it's underneath here. It's next to the subscribe button, I believe. But you have to be on a computer. I don't think you can see it on the phone. You have to be on a computer to click onto it, I believe. But Richmond here going to give up the behind, and that's going to be a nice take there by Nubio. Scholl's going to break through here. He's going to kick it out to the right. It's going to be a nice little kick, nice little dingy-ding. Oh, nice handball off there by the Tigers too. Handballs at the top too, where a Suns play was. No idea why he did that, and they're going to be, wow, that's going to be dropped here by the Sunnies. It's going to be all over the shop. They're going to be handballed it out, and Tigers just getting done here, really. Really, Tigers are just getting done here. Like, the Suns just look like a better team right now. Like, Richmond would dominate the entire first quarter, but right now, the Sunnies are really struggling. The Tigers are really struggling right now. Oh, jeez, there you go. Oh, okay, so he handballs it back, and the Suns are going to kick goal. The Suns are going to kick goal here, guys. The Suns are going to kick goals. The Suns are going to lead 22-13. Woo! Woohoo! No, he says I can see it on tab, so tablet and computer. Well, there you go, so tablet and computer. Sports TV says Suns will still lose. Yeah, I still think so. But they're doing pretty well right now, man. Doing pretty right now. Doing pretty right now. Braylon says, too easy, enjoy the game, and talking to one of the future trends, hopefully it's a great game. It should be a decent game, man. Should be a decent game. But Charlie says, upset brewing. I don't know, man. I still think Richmond will win this game. But the Suns are playing for the top 8 hopes here. You know, they're playing for the top 8 hopes. Gukarat Sanju says, disappointing Tigers or Suns. I'm getting around the Tigers, but in the same, because I tipped them, but in the same sense, I kind of want the Suns to win. I'm a Geelong Cats fan, so I don't really mind. But, like, you know, I wouldn't say no to an upset, but I also kind of tipped Richmond and, you know, Hayden tipped the Sunnies. So I do kind of want the Tigers to win this one. But in the same sense, I'm getting around an upset. You know, I'm an Aussie. Getting around an upset, I wouldn't say no to. Jason Fitch says, g'day, Blaze. Hello, champion. How you doing, mate? Who you get behind in this one, Jason? William Blaze says, I want to close news tonight on Gold Coast News. Okay. Alrighty, mate. Cookies and Cream says Richmond by 13. Yeah, it wouldn't be too fun. Dusty Martin's been pretty average this year, right? He hasn't really done too much. He needs to stand up for this team. You know, right now, Richmond, where are they? Are they just outside the 4? I'll have a look. Where are Richmond right now? We're only 2 likes away from 70, by the way, guys. Go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Oh, nice mark there by the Sunnies. Very nice mark there by the Sunnies. And Suns here, he's going to bring it back. It's very smart, actually, because it's very close, and that's going to be brilliant. Oh, no, he's dropped his lollies. Oh, no! Oh, Richard, oh, my gosh. How is he dropping that? I knew that was high, but I'm not going to call it. Jeez. Richmond here. Oh, now they're going to find some space. But damn. Jason Blaze will be back in the second half. No worries, champion. Appreciate you. What was I looking at? Oh, where was Richmond? Richmond are in 6th place right now, but if they lose this, guys, GWS can jump them. GWS can jump into the 8 and push Richmond out of the 8. The Collingwood are belong to Richmond here. Oh, it's been a nice mark. That's only just outside the goal square to prevent anything happening there. James Fisher says, hopefully it'll be a good game. It should be a good game, man. It should definitely be a good game, and right now it is. But if Richmond lose this game, guys, Collingwood are still going to be below them. So if Melbourne won, because Collingwood are a game behind them. It depends on how much they would lose by if they did lose. But if Richmond only just lost, they'd still be above Collingwood. But Melbourne would be a game behind, and they could jump Richmond and Collingwood. You've got GWS, who are a game behind, could jump Richmond and Collingwood. You'd have Dogs, who would be on the same games, but a little bit behind for points differential-wise, and also 2 points behind there. You know, Essendon, there's still teams that can get here, guys. There's still teams that can get here. So with that game behind shit, it's going to be quite wild. And that's going to be, Suns are going to hit that ball out to the sideline. Cody says, will you ever have the game up on the stream? Unfortunately not, man, due to broadcaster restrictions. It's illegal, so no one on YouTube is able to do it, or Twitch. They get banned and the stream gets taken down and potentially sued. So, no, I just react to the game live, but we're just talking about where Richmond were on the ladder and how this affects them. But 9 minutes to go here this first half, guys, and the Sunnies here are going to have the ball just outside their own goal square. They've played so much better than the Tigers here in this second quarter here. Jimmy says, let's go Gold Coast Suns. Hey, get around the Goldie. Get around the Gold Coast. I really should be getting around the Gold Coast, to be honest with you. I should be getting around the Gold Coast, but, we'll see how we go. May as well get around the Gold Coast. Jimmy says, Gold Coast Suns will win the flag year 2050. Mark my words, bro. Go to the Sunnies in 2050. He's bloody been in the future. If I'm going to put a bet on, 2050, the Suns to win the Jupiter Cup when we're all living on bloody Jupiter. Richmond here, they're going to have some space here. They're going to have some space. Oh my God, why has he played that? Oh, jeez, what an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot. So Mr. Carson said he might pay for another thing. That's all good, man. Appreciate your support. You know, it's all good. That's an option for you guys so that I can prioritise, you know, people who do give back to the channel. But yeah, it should be good. And also, like I said, you guys get like gifts and stuff and member rankings and stuff. It's pretty cool. But you guys appreciate your support. Don't places. I've tipped the Gold Coast as my wild card this week in my tipping against my friends. Ooh, hey, whiz, mate, whiz. Tell ya. It's a big one. That's a big one if you get it. That's a big one if you get it. I don't think so though. Oh, that's going to be free kick here to Richmond. They're going to play it on here and they're going to kick it down the left-hand side. Interesting kick there, and interesting decision not to take that. Little kick over the top there, and that's going to come out. Oh, it's luckily going to come out here for Richmond. The bounce was absolutely perfect. It's going to be touched there by the Suns though, so it's going to be. It's still going to be Suns ball here. No, Suns ball up here. No, it's just all everywhere right now. He's going to pass the ball back to the Sunnies. He's going to kick this inside 50, and this is going to be Suns ball. No, it's going to go out of bounds. Out of bounds. A month. William Lang says Richmond is no idea. Samuel says Richmond being pretty naughty for the last few games. I tell you that, what? They're a bit cheeky, mate. They tell you that. They tell you they're going to beat Brisbane, and they go and bloody struggle with the Suns. You know, what's going on here? We all know the Gold Coast is the greatest place on planet Earth, but in the same sense, like, come on, man. Come on, give us a little bit of a heads up. Try to tip here. Try to tip here. Gee whiz. No, says my dad should have his own Maccas like he makes the best burgers ever. Nice, mate. Nice. So 7 minutes 13 to go here. 22-13 to the Sunnies of the Tigers. 9-point game here. 7 minutes to go. I think over 130 points is definitely not happening right now. This game is really low scoring, to be honest with you. And that's going to be... Oh my God, what was that for a handball? All over the place. Cookies and Cream says, what place is Carlton? I think they're like 16th or something like that. Oh, sorry, 14th or something like that. Oh, look. Carlton currently plays 12 right now. So they're only 4 points out of the 8. No, yeah, they're 4 points out of the 8, but they're on the same game as Melbourne. But GWS, Dogs, Essendon are all above them too. So, but I can't see Carlton in the 8. I did have them in the 8 a little bit ago, but they definitely fell apart. They definitely fell apart. Here we go. So Richmond here, they're going to kick the ball inside. And Dustin Martin there. Hey, Sport Talk. Welcome, my dude. Thank you very much for joining. You're the first member, mate. You're the very first member. You can always have that. You're the very first member of the team. I appreciate that, my dude. Thank you very much. So 6 minutes 24 to go here of this first half. It is 22-13. Hey, there you go. Sergio Aguero. I love it. Thank you very much, mate. Here we go. So Richmond, behind. So it's me behind here, Richmond. 22-14. See, there you go. You've got like a green thing over there. That's good. Let's go. First member. Alrighty. So 6 minutes in here. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. And here we go. It's 22-13. I thought it was 22-14. No. That's when they got behind us then, didn't they? Did they just get behind us now? I swear they just got behind. Did they class that? Did they say that missed the whole thing? They didn't say that missed the whole thing. Jeez. Surely not. Did they miss the whole thing, or was I looking at the wrong? Richmond have not yet scored in this second quarter. Jeez, okay. Well, I damn well thought that was behind. I thought that was behind. Richmond here they should score something here, though. They should score something here, inside, and nice mark there. So, Jack Revolt should be kicking it from here, really. Oh, it's not the easiest kick, but, you know, Jackie Revolt. And that's... This should... Oh, it's a difficult kick, but in the same sense, you'd back in Jackie Revolt, to be honest with you. You'd back in Jackie Revolt from here, anyway. But 22-13 right now, with 5 minutes 11 to go here this first half. And Jack Revolt going for a crack here. There is Jackie Revolt going for a crack. Can he get it? He's going to... Oh, it's going to turn away. It actually started out a cross going to the behind over there and then crossed the whole goal. I thought that was going in for sure, but no, it just kept crossing. And that's going to be behind here, so it's going to be 22-14 here. 8-point game, 4 minutes 52 to go. 4 minutes 52 to go, so 22-14. And nice, Martin nearly got it there. Nearly got it there. Nearly got it there. Richmond go over the top here, and it's going to be Suns' ball here just inside 50. He's going to throw that. That's going to be a throw for sure. That's going to be a free kick, Richmond for sure here. That's going to be a free kick, Richmond for sure here. Taylor Dragon, I've kind of answered it a couple of times, but I don't want to repeat it, too many times. I know you're just generally interested, but I'll put a video out about it, my man. Basically, it's just for like when we get too hectic and people want to have member-only chat sections. But 1 second here, Suns here, outside 50. Oh my God, it's going to be a goal. No, it's going to be behind. Oh, no, it's going to be everything. No, it's going to be behind. It's going to be behind. So 23-14 here. 23-14. Hussein, that's not going to happen, Sport Talk says. It's actually really good too, because I can actually see like who with their green thing, so I can really definitely see your comment outside the bunch as well. Hussein's just not going to happen. What did Hussein say? Broncos are going to win the grand final in 2020. Well, the Super Bowl is in 2021, man. We've already had the 2020 Super Bowl, so... oh, you're talking about Brisbane? Oh, yeah, no. No way. No way, man. No way. But 3 minutes 40 to go here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I don't even know, to be honest with you. Ben Collins says, I've been bantering Man United fans all day, bro. Oh, beautiful. Buddy, you tell them they suck shit. You tell them they suck shit. They wanted to talk shit to me all day yesterday. We lost in the Champions League. They lost in the Europa League to Sevilla. Alright? It's not like Leon didn't knock out Juve as well with Cristiano Ronaldo, but Jackie's starting to show us the TV. No, haven't had one. No, due to broadcasting restrictions, it's illegal. So, unfortunately, I cannot show you the TV. But 3 minutes 25 to go here. And it is 23-14 in favour of the Gold Coast Suns. And the Sunnies are going to kick the ball back here. It's still going to come out here for the Suns. We're going to kick it inside 50. This should be a Richmond mark, though, to be honest with you. Oh, my God. He just missed everything. Now they're fighting for themselves on the ball. Richmond are going to clear outside. And that's going to be a mark for the Sunnies here. Probably about 60 out here. Probably about 60 or so out. And, oh my God, it's going to hit post. Oh my God, that was only a crack and a half, but so it's 10-point game again, 24-14. 24-14, Jake Sterling says up the Tigers. Thank you very much for understanding. I really do appreciate when people come in here, ask for the game, and then realise that obviously it is illegal, so they don't give me shit, because sometimes people give me shit, it's like, well, screw you then. Americans are actually really good with that. They don't usually do that, but sometimes for Australian games, I get some shit for no reason. Which is quite funny. Sport TV says, Sam Darius Boyd, feel sorry for him, has to end his career with shithole players, wreck his career. Yeah, but he's a bit of a knob, to be honest with you. I've met him personally. He's a little bit of a knob, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, look, he's had a fantastic career and get around him, but he's also a little bit of a knob, to be honest with you. Nice mark there by Richmond defense. So 2.5 minutes to go here of the first half. It is 24-14. We've got the Suns here. So 2.5 minutes, and the Tigers, they need a score. They've only kicked behind this half in this second quarter. They've only kicked behind the second quarter. They've only kicked behind. That's all they've done. Potato says Blaze needs money for chocolate milk. Exactly right. You guys want me to have my chocolate milk? Well, guess what? I need members. So I can get my chocolate milk, mate. I actually don't have any chocolate milk right now. Luckily, my team's not playing. I don't have any chocolate milk left. Desmond says, hey Blaze, let's go Suns. Hey, get around the Sunnies. Get around the Sunnies. Get around the Sunnies. Memo says, oh no, trust me, he has a lot of chocolate milk prepared for what comes now. I don't, actually, I don't. I ran out, mate. Too much chocolate milk, mate. Oh, Richmond here. 2 minutes to go here. 2 minutes to go. Richmond going to break through the middle here. Dusty Martin's going to boot this ball inside. That's a good kick, to be honest with you. Tommy Lynch, well, it wasn't a great kick, but Tommy Lynch is going to be able to get what he could from it. That's going to be booted inside here. It's going to be a one-on-one, and Scholl is going to drop that. He's going to knock his lollies all over the place, and the Suns are going to actually get out of trouble here. Oh no, they're still in trouble. They're still in trouble here. They're not out of trouble yet. Oh, beautiful smother there. I know it was only a handball, but I'm still going to call it smother. Richie Production says terrible Tigers. They're not looking great right now, man. They're really not looking great. Sporting says Suns for the choke. Let's go. I don't know if I class this as a choke, mate. I don't know if I class this as a choke. But 73 likes, by the way, guys. 7 likes away from our like old lady. We're bloody smashing it. but he hit that thumbs up button already. Nice handball away there, but Dustin Martin's actually going to come away with it. Richmond are going to have a crack here. Wow, nice little dummy. Oh, jeez. Suns are playing so much better than Richmond right now. I still think Richmond win this game, but holy shit, like, this is pretty average here from Richmond. This is pretty average. Oh, he's going to take that away from them, though. So, a minute 14 to go here of this first half. Richmond are going to have the ball. They're going to square it into the middle here. They're going to square it into the middle. Taylor says, I want Suns to win because I don't want Tigers to be in the finals. I think they're going to make the finals in a way, to be honest with you. But, yeah, I don't think anyone wants the Tigers in the finals. I don't think anyone wants the Tigers in the finals simply because... simply based on the fact that they can beat anybody in the finals, you know what I mean? Like, they can beat them. they can beat the other teams in the final. Sport TV, please don't spam, my dude. Just a couple of comments here and there. Please don't spam the chat. Cookies and Cream says go to Bulldogs. Hussein says go to Bulldogs. Are we talking about Western Bulldogs here or are we talking about Canterbury? So 34 seconds left here. This should be how it finishes. Actually, no. Richmond are going to get a mark in front of him. No, he's going to drop his lollies. And Suns are going to come away here down the side. No, it is going to be Suns' ball here, but I don't think they can get down the other end of the field fast enough. 22 seconds left here, and it's going to come away for Richmond here. They might have one last opportunity here. They're going to get out to the wing here. They're going to have one last opportunity, and that's going to come in back on the inside. They've got 11 seconds here. They're just outside 50 here. They're going to slap it back. It's going to come away for Richmond again. He's going to have to get it in quickly. They're going to have to boot in quickly. 3 seconds. He's going to have to mark it. He's going to have to mark it. Oh, shove the back. Arguably maybe shoving the back? No, not shoving the back. So it's going to be half time here, guys. Hey, thank you very much, Blues fan, for joining the BKRmy. You're the second member ever. The second member ever. So thank you very much for joining, my dude. Sport TV says, BK, you should do video games. There we go. You get around Sergio Aguero. So guys, it's going to be half time. And it is going to be 24-14 to the Sunnies. A little bit of an upset brewing here, guys. A little bit of an upset brewing. Woohoo! Cheeky. Training also says that over 129 is definitely not happening. You're gonna hit, yeah, brother. That's not happening, my man. Unfortunately, right now. It's what 38 points scored. I can't see them scoring 102 points in the next half, to be honest with you. So it's Golly says this game is shit. It's not great. It's not great. I would agree with you on that one, my man. I would agree with you on that one. And then it says, I swear, early last year when I went to the shops, I saw a lot of my fellow Adelaide fans. But then after the grand final, I went to the shops and I was surrounded by Tigers fans. Brother, you're always going to see that. Unfortunately, with sport, you're always going to see people who just get behind the team that's winning, and no one wants to back in a team that's losing. Like, why would you want to pay money to go to a game and watch your team lose? You know what I mean? So I'm a bit of a different breed. You know, I'm a bit of a different breed. But you know, most people are like that. Basically, says you should stream on Twitch, you'll get more money and have more options. I don't do this for money, man. I don't do it. You know, money helps me to be able to create more content for you guys, but I don't do it for money. Yes, I want a career out of this, but my main goal isn't money, so I don't care about going on Twitch to do it. And also, you know, I've built up an audience on here. We're growing on here. I love YouTube, and I also, I don't want to kind of separate it as well. So, no, the money that people do donate and do memberships and stuff like that, and the money I do earn from YouTube goes straight back into the channel because, you know, usually my main content is vlogging, and that money that I will get through the channel will go straight into vlogging so that you guys get not only live streams, but the awesome vlogs that I put out there for you guys too. So that's the reason. Ben Cummins says, I played FIFA all day because I was sick and made Arsenal win the Champions League. Well, that's wrong. Sport TV says, yeah, BKR, do video games. Like, well, good that you had a good day, though. Good that you had a good day. Do BKR do video games like 2K? I have a BKR gaming channel, but I need to wait until I'm at a time where I can get an editor to help me out with videos, because I just don't have the time with all the live streams I do, with the vlogging that I will eventually be doing, with BKR travel that will be starting up this week actually on Friday. I'm going to start bringing out some new film reviews and stuff like that, just because I really enjoy going to the movies. So I'm going to start doing that every Friday with the new movies. I'll bring out a film review on BKR Travel, which is our second account, which I haven't posted on in over a year since I was in Chicago. The last vlog, I think I did a vlog in Chicago, which is about a year and a bit ago. By the way, guys, it is hard time, so if you are just tuning in and wondering why we're talking about Chicago, it is 24-14 and it's half time, so that's why we're just kind of talking about or whatever right now. Blues fan says, hey, it's me, Janosh, I'm a member now on my alt account. You should have done it on your normal account, mate. Why are you doing it on your alternative account? That's a good. Appreciate you, my dude. Sport TV says, that's right. AFL it's 2K19 says, freaking hell, Richmond not going well. They're not doing too well, man. I still think there's plenty of time, and there's still plenty of time for them to come back and win this. But, Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's a bit of a struggle city right now. Bit of a struggle city-ish, struggle city-ish. They still win. They should still win. Golden Message, hey BK, hello champion, how you doing? I'm looking forward, I'm going to do that review of Tenet as well. I'm looking forward to seeing Tenet, August 27th that comes out. So about 2 weeks time, definitely looking forward to that one. Cookies and Cream says go the Western Bulldogs. Yeah, they had a decent win this week, didn't they? They beat Adelaide. Oh, they beat Adelaide. I think they beat Adelaide by like 70 points. That's Adelaide. To be honest with you guys, I see 57 points. To be honest with you, Geelong play Adelaide this week. I really don't know if I even want to bother streaming that game. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm a Cats fan, I'll watch it, but I will do it. I'll do it. Actually, let me know if you're in the chat, guys. Do you want me to do the Geelong Cats vs Crows game, or do you think it's a bit of a waste of time? I should do another game, like a baseball game or a basketball or an NBA finals clash, because that game is just we're going to win that. Titans play the Raiders at 5 o'clock anyway. To be honest with you, I could actually probably work in an NBA game beforehand, so I might not do that Cats game. I may not do the Cats game. Potato says, can't wait to see Dragons beat the Broncos. Yeah, I'll try and stream that. Obviously, I don't know what my schedule is just yet. RXP XYZ says, love my ass off, Crows haven't won. Yeah, man. Yeah, the Crows, they're in a bit of a struggle city right now. They are in an absolute struggle city. But guys, what are we on? We're on 75 likes, 5 likes away from 80. Go and smash that thumbs up button. Let's try and hit 80, which was our like goal before the end of half time. So we're already about to get our like goal. So yeah, 5 thumbs away, and obviously subscribe if you are new around here. We do this every single damn well day. Tomorrow, guys, we are doing the Chicago Cubs versus the St. Louis Cardinals. In the game 1 of the back-to-back there. It's a 2 7-inning games there. But we're also doing the NBA. We're going to be doing some NBA playoffs tomorrow. I believe the game we're going to be doing is the Clippers and Mavericks. I'm not too 100% sure yet, but you'll see after this stream goes live. Sport Talk says, people always say the West Tigers are inconsistent. We aren't, as we are consistently 9th. Yes, you're consistently pretty average, to be honest with you, man. You're consistently pretty average, but in the same sense, you should be better. But then again, if I would argue, and get this right, so I know you're not going to like this, but I would argue if I'm looking at, possibly the worst teams going into the future and how I look at teams like in the next 5 years, I honestly would put them in the bottom 3. I don't see much coming in the future for them. I would like to see it. I think Balmain supporters deserve it. I don't really know too much about West's history, but I know Balmain supporters probably deserve it. And that'd be great to see Leichhardt go off, but I just don't see too much coming from that team, the Tigers, unfortunately. And Harry Grant's not going to be there. He's literally the only reason that the Tigers are even remotely relevant this year, and they're now not remotely relevant. They literally, basically, they nearly just lost the Dogs. You know what I mean? So, would love to see him, but I've got them with the Cowboys and the Broncos in the bottom 3 there. Broncos probably being second last, Cowboys probably being last in that situation. Cookies and Creams, what do you think about D's versus Dogs? I would take the dog. That's a difficult one. I'd take the Dogs, but I think that will be such a good game. I might do that game. I may do that game. AJ says, what NBA games are you doing tomorrow? Well, I'm doing the Cubbies versus Cardinals game 1 at 9:15 my time, 7:15 your time. I'm not going to do game 2. I'll do one of the NBA games. So I'll probably end up doing but the thing is, there's 2 7-inning games tomorrow for the Cubs with the Cardinals, because they're obviously back-to-backs. So I might be able to get in that second Cubs-Cardinals game 2 and then do the Dallas Mavericks versus Clippers game at 2:30 p.m. my time, 12:30 p.m. your time. We'll see how we go. What time does that other baseball game start with the Cubs? I know the first game starts at 9:15 my time. And then we'll have a look here. If you guys tuning in, guys, wondering what we're talking about, we're just kind of talking about what's happening tomorrow on the streams because it's half time right now. So we've already kind of gone over everything. It's 24:14. But okay, so let me go have a look. So tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. and game 2, I believe, will come at about 12:15 or so. I think it says it on here. It doesn't say on that one. What does it say here? So games, Cubs 9:15 a.m. and the second game is at 12:15 p.m. So depending on how close that finishes, I guess. But I guess 7 innings would go for about maybe 2 hours 15 minutes, and that would be when the NBA starts at 2:30 for me. No, it starts at 1 p.m. Okay, no, I can't. I can't, so it starts at 11 a.m. for you guys. No, okay, so I just have to do that one. Sport Talk says, we just have a bunch of young guns coming next year, Joseph. Thanks, BK. How do I change loyalty badge? No, so you can't change loyalty badge. You have to wait until you you go up. So every month with the membership thing, you go up. So there's a 1 month. So the one right now, you have the first month loyalty badge. Then after a month from the next time, you go to loyalty number 2, which is a different picture. So right now it says rookie there. You can't see it, it's really small, but you've got rookie. And then there's a bench. Bench is 2 months. I think it's starting squad is 3 months. I think 4 months is vice captain. 6 months is captain. And a year is legend, I think. I think that's what it is. So you get different things for every month. We hit 80 likes, by the way, guys. Thank you very much. We hit 80 likes, and it's only half time. Our like goal was 80 by half time, so we may as well go for the 100, guys. We didn't do the raise for that. We didn't do the raise for that. I'm looking forward to the BBL, by the way, guys. I am looking forward to the BBL coming up relatively soon. We will hit 100. Desmond says, Lakers play on Wednesday. We should win that series. That's a tight one there against Portland. I would say that Lakers win that, but I would also say that Portland have a good shot. And I think that Portland are one of the only teams that could sneak them. But I will take the Lakers, yes, because I don't know who's going to stop Damian Lillard. Lillard's just a machine. Lillard's just a machine, and I don't know who stops him. I think the Lakers will absolutely dominate, though. Emery Alsan joined the BKRmy. Thank you very much, my dude. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you guys haven't subscribed, go down there and subscribe. We do this every day. Appreciate you. But yeah, I think Lakers win that. I think that Lakers win that. Cedric says, are they different colours? Yes. Yeah, different colours every time, so you can see the difference of them. Tasman says, I got us winning in game 6. Ooh, yeah, probably like game 5, game 6, to be honest with you. I'd say game 6. I'd say game 6, but they also could give you a scare in game 7. They also could give a scare in game 7. Oh, that Carlton goal. That Carlton goal is fantastic. That Carlton goal is absolutely fantastic from the sideline there to win that game against Freo. I can tell you that right now. Jeez. That was actually the first time I saw that goal. I've been hearing about that goal for days, but that was the first time I saw the goal. Who do you support, Emery? You're a Richmond fan, or you're a Sunnies man, or who do you get around? Are you a Cats man like me? Are you getting around the old AFL right now? But 24-14 here in favour of the Sunnies at half time, and we are just waiting for the second half. That will start in about 3 years' time, because we all know that AFL half time lasts for about 2 years. About 2.5 years. Actually, let's have a look at the ladder. Let's go have a look at the ladder right now, guys. So the ladder right now in the AFL, obviously first place is Port Adelaide, but my team, the Cats, just gave him a bit of a slapperooner. Hey, give him a bit of a slapperooner. Hey, I like it. Yeah, I like it. So Port Adelaide here are on top right now on 36 points and 127.5 percentage. That's a bit of a change. Brisbane up top as well, equal points with Port Adelaide. However, they're about 9% below and 118.3%. Geelong, one game behind the both of them, but they have the best percentage in the league. So Geelong have 138.5 percentage, and they're in third with 32 points there. Fourth place is West Coast on they've got 32 points as well, same as Geelong, but they're about 17% behind Geelong. St Kilda, same as Geelong and West Coast, but they're about 23% behind Geelong and 6% behind West Coast. In 6th place, you've got Richmond, who are 6 points behind the top 5. So, honestly, that top 5 is probably locked off, to be honest with you. But Richmond are about 6, well, especially if Richmond loses game. Richmond loses game, yeah. But Richmond are on 26 points with 116.6% percentage. Then you've got Collingwood, who are also on 26 points, but they're a game in front of them, so they're not including this game, obviously. So Younger Ice Puff says, Suns can't win, don't think they would win. Well, right now they're currently winning, mate. But Bluesman says, thanks for welcoming me in the membership. No worries, brother, I appreciate it. Z-Man says, hi, hello, Z-Man. It gives you guys, it obviously shows you guys with the green thing too. This is the first stream that we've obviously done with this membership thing, so I do appreciate that we got a couple of people doing it so we could see how it works, and it works out really well too. Even when we're not doing those member-only streams, you know, we've got the normal streams that I can still kind of see your comments more prioritised than others as well, which I think is pretty good. Potato Dragon says, Freo kind of robbed. Brayshaw went for the smother and landed on the Blues. But I didn't see what happened leading up to it. All I just saw was the goal. I thought that was pretty good. Z-Man says, hi, hello, mate. Desmond says, beg your pardon. Oh, talking about the Suns going to win. Okay, so let's go have a look. Let's go have a look. So there is Richmond there. Collingwood there, about 12% behind Richmond too. The D's in 8th place there. D's in 8th place with a game behind and 2 points behind Richmond and Collingwood. So they're a game behind Collingwood and a game behind Richmond after this game with 118.2%. So they've got a better percentage than both Collingwood and Richmond. Then you've got GWS there in 9th, who are a game behind Collingwood. So they should, arguably, if they get the same amount of games in, they should be jumping into the 8 over Collingwood. So Collingwood generally could miss the 8 right now. They've got a 98.2% percentage. GWS are there, and Western Bulldogs are in 10th with 24 points, same as GWS and the D's, but Western Bulldogs are on 97.9%, so they're literally 0.3% less than GWS. Essendon are on 22 points, so 2 points behind the Dogs, GWS and the D's, and they're going to be 86.1%. Carlton in 12th place. They're on 20 points, but their percentage is pretty average on 95.5. And then everyone else is pretty average. But then again, Gold Coast, they win this game, they go to 22 points, so they would jump into 11th place. But therefore, their percentage is really good. They're above 100, so, you know, it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting. Blood Dragon says, I reckon Suns just squeezed into the finals and get knocked out last week. Knocked out first week. I don't think so. I can't see the Suns making the finals. Who'd they play? Who'd they play from here on out? Who do they play from here on out? So the Suns, I still think they lose this game to Richmond, to be honest with you. Suns then play Carlton next week. I would probably say, I would really say Carlton win that, but in the same sense, very difficult one to predict that one. Sunnies versus North Melbourne, I'll take Suns there. I'll take Suns over North Melbourne. Suns, we're going to bye, and then they will play the Lions, which they're not winning in. And then they'll play Collingwood, who I don't think they'll win in a do-or-die match-up there. And then following that, they'll be playing Hawthorn, which they probably can win in round 18. Is that the last round of the AFL, round 18? Is round 18 the last round? I thought it was 17 rounds, but they obviously changed it. So is 18 the last round, or are we going to 20? What are we doing here? Because the NRL's going to 20. I'm not too sure. Please don't spam. Please don't spam. Blues fan, please don't spam. Just, yeah. Too many comments there in a row. Dasmay says, I'm 15. Oh, there you go. But just waiting for the second half to start here, guys. 7 likes away from 90 as we wait for the second half. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. It's Scotty said, have you and can you do an NBA player prediction video? I can't now. I'll probably do that starting next week because obviously on the BKRsport community tab, I did a poll for everyone to vote on. It's about 150, 200 votes there now. And I said, do you want me to do more videos alongside these live streams? Because now I know how to work my time a little bit better. Oh man, yeah, okay, cool. I think I know how to work my time a little bit better. So there will be a day or so that I'll take off of live streaming all day. I'll only do one stream that day so that I can film during that day and pump them out through the week. So next week I'll put out an NBA prediction video, but that obviously would miss out this week. But I can't really do too much about that because I'm too busy this week. I would have to plan for next week. Potato Dragon says 18 rounds because of buys. Okay, there you go. 18 rounds because of buys. Okay, so we've only got, 4 more weeks left? Ooh, jeez. This is going to be a tight finish, guys. It's going to be a tight finish. That the strongest says that has nothing to do with anything on this stream, my dude. But let me know in the chat, guys, what your score predictions are for the second half, actually. Let me know what your score predictions are for the second half. I'll go with Richmond to win 52-44. I'll go Richmond 52-44. I think this will be a little bit of a different half, but in the same sense. I feel like there's more to come in this half from Richmond than we obviously saw in that second quarter. Because the first quarter they did pretty well, but they just didn't score. Watch Me says Tigers 49-32. Ooh, well, you think that the Sunnies are only going to kick one more goal? I don't know about that. Actually, aren't you a Richmond fan? Aren't you a Richmond fan? I swear you said you're a Richmond fan. Are you a Richmond fan? Watch me. Not sure. Not too sure. But alright, so the guys are back out in the field, guys. The guys are back out in the field here. Potato says 55-48. 55-48 to who to? You haven't said who to. You haven't said who to. Watch me says, yeah, there you go. I can't see the Suns only kicking 1 goal and 2 behinds in this next half. I can't see that. Well, yeah, it's not impossible. It's the Suns, but at the same chance, I'll back in the Suns to still make it pretty close. But I will go 52-44 to the Tigers. The point is, how good is that young Noah Anderson? Yeah, man, he's killing it. He's killing it. Anderson's killing it. I got a notification saying he's on 10 disposals already, and that was like in the first quarter. Tigers says Tigers win. Oh, there you go. Alright, so guys, yeah, keep updating with that scoreline prediction. But right now I'm going 52-44 in favour of Richmond. Jack Lacosius, disposals 13, rebound 55, metres gained 478, and ranking point 61. Geez, pretty decent disposals there for the young bloke. 13 disposals in the first half for a guy that not many people know. But Anderson contested possession was 10, Koch was 8, Lambert was 7. Score involvements: Anderson 5, Revolt 4, Weller 4, Lacosius 4, Flanders 3. Ranking points: Anderson 84, Miller 75, Lambert 70, Blustwood 64, and Lacosius 61. So cookies and cream, I think I'm the only one that thinks the Suns will win. Well, you're not. There are a couple of people who are tipping before the game started. There's a couple of people here tipping before the game started, but I'm not tipping them now. No. I'm not tipping them now. I still think the Tigers, they're playing too much. I know the Gold Coast are playing for more, just as much as well, arguably, but in the same sense, I just feel like the quality of Richmond in the situation should come out here. And if it doesn't, then, you know, it's just going to prove that they're not going to be anywhere near the finals this year. And if they do make the finals, they're honestly not going to do shit. You know what I mean? So I believe Richmond actually play Geelong in a couple of weeks, which will be a very interesting game to see where both teams are at. That's going to be ball here. So hold the ball against Richmond, and the Suns going to come out of their own 50 here. Suns going to come out of their own 50 here. And it's going to come down, and that was arguably holding his arm there, but Suns are going to get away with it, and Richmond here are going to get tackled. No, he's going to handball that ball out. Which says Richmond are known for finishing games off. Are you a Richmond fan? Are you a Richmond fan? Because they haven't looked great in this game, and usually they look at least half decent in the game. But Suns here are going to have the ball here, and they may actually kick the next score here. Ooh, that's arguably high. That's arguably high. So that's going to be a free kick here to the Sunnies. Free kick here to the Sunnies. Potato says Richmond is also known for finishing ninth. It's so funny that both Tigers in both codes are known for finishing ninth. You know, that's why it's so funny. I wish the Detroit Tigers finished like in that same situation in the AFL, MLB, Major League Baseball. They kind of do in a way, not really. There's no way you can kind of defer to dictate that. Oh, it's going to be behind. So Sunnies will kick the first point of this third quarter. It's going to be 25-14 with 14 minutes 43 to go here in the third quarter. So Josh Kikaz is the person good. I'm Blues fan. All right, Shannon, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Sun says, lol. Yummy Rice Puff says, well, doesn't Martin get a goal? I don't know, man. He's been pretty average. He's been pretty average this game. He's been pretty average this season, really. You know, he's just not done really anything. You know what I mean? Like, he's just not done really anything. That was a good defensive smother there. Really good defensive play there by Richmond. Oh, he's going to handball it out. Wowzy mama. Puddin says, I'm not a Richmond fan. Nah, but just play strong 4 quarters, and that's more last. But that's more the last couple of years. Yeah, man, that's the thing. You know. But their team is pretty similar. Their team is pretty similar to the last couple of years, but they do have a few injuries here and there still. But you know, you still would be back. I'm backing them in still. But in the same sense, they've looked pretty average, and the fact that he's going to get ball done there, I know he got a hand to adjust. Richmond are going to kick the ball in there, and that's going to be nice, smart Suns. Like, Richmond are not playing great here. They really are not playing great. Besides their game against Brisbane, they haven't done anything. They've done shit this year. What have they done? They drew with Collingwood, and they beat the Brisbane Lions. What else have they done? Cookies and Cream says 3-7 Suns. They need more goals for them to keep the lead. Yeah, man. Yeah, they do. They do. 3-7 is not great. 3-7 is not great. In the same sense that Richmond aren't even getting into the attacking 50 right now. Every time they even kick it anywhere remotely close to the attacking 50, it comes away from them. Comes away from them, but the Suns going to kick it inside 50 here, and shoving it back there. Arguably pushing the back there against Richmond, but they're not going to call it. It's going to be a one-on-one here. Oh, he's going to take it down. It's going to be ball up here just outside the goal square. Watch me says, who cares? Mabia Troll will activate Dame Lillard mode. Dame Lillard, buddy, don't activate Dame Lillard mode. That's crazy shit. That's crazy. If he activates Dame Lillard mode, then buddy, Suns. Buddy, go on now. Buddy, that's not happy. That's not a happy chappy Suns team and buddy dressing room. Mabia Troll turns into buddy Daniel Wilson. Gee whiz, that's out of control right there. That's out of control, Troll. Huh? You like it? Well, if you don't, you're wrong. So here we go. So we're just about to hit the. No, we've got about 30 minutes to go here. 30 minutes to go in this third quarter. Isaac Lemon says hi, hello champion. And that's going to be. Jeez, the Suns here. They're going to have a chance, and it's going to be a throw. So it's going to be a Richmond free kick here. Going to be a throw here against the Suns, and Richmond can get out of trouble a little bit here. Tanush Kikar says, just ask when you set the thing up. Just today, man, just today. Izzy M says, can we actually see the game? Unfortunately, due to broadcasting restrictions, no. It's illegal. So the best I can do is obviously speak about the game live, react to it live, and have the live score below us. But I appreciate you joining the stream. We're 6 likes away from 90, by the way, guys. 6 likes away from 90. Go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe to Noone. We do this every single day across all different sports. But 25-14 right now, and Suns are going to get a mark. No, it's going to come off the back, so it's not going to be a mark. It's going to be a free kick to the Suns here. What for? What's the free kick to the Sunnies here for? What's the free kick to the Sunnies here for? What's the free kick here for the Suns for? I don't get this. I don't get how the Suns get a free kick here. This is going to be a goal, but it's going to be a 31-14 goal, and they're going to lead by, what, 15 points. Buddy, Tigers naughty if there's a fight. Buddy, playing naughty right now. He's going to miss it. How are you going to miss that, brother? Broski. I mean, mate, what you doing, mate? 11.5 minutes here. Oh my gosh. So Richmond here are going to kick it outside 50. I can't believe he missed that. I can't believe. Why did he jump up on his back just then, just to slap that away? What's wrong with you? So this is going to be booted down just at the halfway point. The Suns are going to have the ball here. Dasmate says, what was that for? But I'll take it. Exactly right. I'll take it. 12 minutes says 100 likes before three-quarter time. Hopefully, man, we can try. We're 14 likes away from it. At least 90. So 4 more likes away from 90. Oh, he's going to drop his lollies. Oh, you juggy buddy lolly dropper. Lolly dropper in Richmond. And, oh my God, he just messed up his own play there. Herb Moon says, we are pride of the Gold Coast Sky. Oh, I don't know if I'll be singing just yet, man. I don't know if I'll be singing just yet. It's only a 2-goal game. It's going to the Gold Coast Suns are so bad. Both these teams right now are playing pretty average, man. Both these teams are playing pretty bad right now. But the Richmond here, it's going to bounce up here. This game is really shit. I'm not going to lie to you. This game is really shit. It's, to tell you the complete truth, it's not a great game here. Like, it's real sloppy. It's real kind of slow. It's real grindy. And to be honest with you, it's pretty not great. Pretty not great, mate. Pretty not great. Alright, so here we go. Kicking inside 50. And that's going to be a nice mark, Jackie Rebo. Jackie Rebo, another mark here. So can he get his second goal of the game? Potato Dragon says, come on, Suns. I want Tigers to finish 9th again. That would be crack up. If both West Tigers and the Richmond Tigers finish 9th, that would be incredible. It won't happen, but that would be incredible. SR says AFL looks like a mess if someone doesn't know the rules. Well, I know the rules and it looks like a mess to me. I know the rules and it looks like a mess. So yeah, it would look like an absolute shitstorm to an American, or I guess Europeans would kind of get it through Gaelic, but to an American. But Jackie Revolt here is going to kick goal. He's kicking goal there. So Jackie Revolt brings it back within a 1-goal game at 26-20 here. Jack Revolt has kicked 2 of the 3 goals so far in today's game for Richmond. Sport Talk says Richmond haven't scored a goal since the first quarter. Well, as you say that, they do score a goal since the first quarter. Watchman says, let's go. Potato Regan says, we finished 9th again. The Richmond Tigers finished 9th again. Gee whiz. We've got 42 people in the chat. 42 people watching right now, guys. We only need 4 more likes to hit 90, though. So let's go and smack that thumbs up, bud. The Punch says, Tom Lynch needs to do something against his old club. Yeah, he hasn't done much of this game. The only time he had a crack at goal, and he missed everything. He missed so much that nothing happened. Gee whiz. He says, this AFL season has been so bad. I don't know, man, about that. I disagree about that, to be honest with you. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, you know what? Like, yes, it's been average in regards to actual specific gameplay, but in the same sense, it's like, oh, Jesus, more protests going on. In the same sense, I've actually really enjoyed the AFL this season. I think you don't know what's coming. Yes, it is going to not really be classed as a win, but I still want Geelong to win. Even though it's not being classed as a win, I don't give a shit. The only time it's not going to class as a win is Broncos won the league, so I don't care who wins it now. As long as the Broncos don't win the NRL, which isn't going to happen, you know, everything's. Apparently there's another shitstorm going on in the NRL right now. I'm getting messages, my DMs are blowing up. Apparently there's some shitstorm going on in the NRL right now, something about sponsors and AFL. Oh, jeez. Okay, everything's going on right now. 9 minutes to go here, the third quarter, guys. 26-20. Least of the tight game here. Someone here says, Gaelic football looks more organised sport. It's actually close to rugby. Yeah, ish. Kind of. I don't know about if it's close to rugby. I think it's pretty similar to both. I think it's pretty kind of mixed with both. It's been a weird AFL season. I will agree with you, Richie Productions. It has been a weird AFL season, but I've enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it. Watch Me says, yeah, there was Warriors lost their sponsor or something. Why? Why are the Warriors losing their sponsor? It's just because of the financial impact of the pandemic on that specific sponsor. Like, why is that? What's happening right now? 8 minutes 20 left here of the third quarter. 8 minutes 20 left here of the third quarter. It is 26-20 here. 1 goal game. 8 minutes 12. Let's go the winner. I don't really care who wins, to be honest with you guys. Oh my gosh. Watch Me says, Telstra and Vodafone because Telstra have the league or something. Oh, shit, man. I just don't even care at this point. I just don't even care. I just want the season to be... I'll be honest with you guys. Like whether it's American sport with the social justice messages, which I'm fine with, by the way. I'm fine with that. But in the same sense, like there's just always something going on. You know what I mean? Like there's just always something going on. You know, so in different sports all around the world, there's always a problem. And I kind of get over it. I kind of get over the constant shithousery. And Richmond here, it's going to be punched away, but they're going to keep going here. What was that? That was one of the worst shots I've ever seen. Another shot. Oh, that's going to come out for Richmond here. He's going to, it's going to be goal. Oh, Smother. Duffy says, hello, how is everyone going? Also, sorry for being late. No, you're all good, Jimmy. You're all good, mate. You obviously know we're here every single day, so but it's pretty cool. We got that new the new membership thing. So obviously, Sport Talk was the first person, and Blues fan as well, who is basically Tanush. But 6 to 7 minutes to go here, and third quarter, nice mark there by Richmond. Tanush, someone who says Telstra wouldn't allow the Warriors to be sponsored by Vodafone. Oh, wow! That is so painful. That is painful for me to even think about. Like, that's actually, you go and sponsor the Warriors then, you bloody bastards. And Richmond here, that's so painful. I feel so bad for the Warriors. And, like, who even kind of gave that okay in the first place? And that's going to be a hold the ball here against Richmond. You hold the ball here against Richmond. Duffy says, ooh, something to buy. Oh, God, man. It's Godly says the media hype up unnecessary drama. They do, my dude. Oh, that's going to be out the full here. No, it's not. It's going to come out to... Oh, great mark. Brilliant mark there by the Sunnies. Great mark there by the Sunnies. Right, the AFL and NHL guys, since Richmond aren't playing well, they aren't. They're still going to win this game. They aren't. They're still going to win this game. Lincoln says, Blazer would have had a perfect round if I didn't tip the Broncos. Well, you need serious mental help if you tip the Broncos over the Raiders. You seriously need to see a psychiatrist if you tip the Broncos to beat the Raiders. And you think I'm joking? I'm not joking. I'm not joking, mate. I'm not joking, mate. I'm not joking. Son's here. Son's going to kick inside 50. Son's going to kick inside 50. He's going to get a mark here. Oh! He's going to drop his lollies. And Richmond are going to go away here. Going to go away here. Punch says that Matt Rowell wasn't the Gold Coast would make finals easily. I don't know about easy, but they'd make the finals, yeah. They wouldn't do much in the finals, though. They wouldn't do much in the finals. Yeah, W says, how much is that? $5, my dude. God knows. And obviously there is the membership thing, so like the 1 month is that blue one, but you go up every single month. Which is pretty cool, man. So we get to see like who the different levels are and stuff like that over the next couple of months and year and stuff like that. I think the best one is 2 years, but that obviously takes a while to get to. Right, AFL and NHL guys says, I don't watch NRL much, but the one thing I know is that you should never tip the Broncos. Mate, it's like tipping the it's like tipping the Crows. Like, what's wrong with you? It's like someone tipping the Crows against Raiders. Who would I class the Raiders as? Hold on 1 second. Oh, Sun's going to kick it and it's going to go straight to Richmond here. It's like tipping the Crows against, who's a team in the top 5, like the top 16, that is actually still quite decent, but they're very inconsistent. I don't know, St Kilda? It's like tipping the Crows against St Kilda, I guess. It's like, that's never happening. It's like, that's not happening. Like, they're not winning. Like, what do they want from me? Or not? They know what they want from me. Raiders Geelong. You're dreaming if you think Raiders are Geelong. You're dreaming if you think Raiders are Geelong. You think Geelong are a top 16. You are kidding yourself, my man. Tasman says it's like Tipping United. There you go. Exactly right. Are you Geelong, like the Raiders? You're dreaming, my dude. Another person underrating Geelong, just like usual. But 3 minutes 43 to go here, and Jason Castagna is going for a crack here. Jason Castagna. And that's going to be goal. So tie game here, guys. 26-26. Oh, no. Too short. Oh, my God. Wow, that was too short. I thought that was an easy... It was on time. It was in the middle. But wow, I can't believe it. Brandon Diplock says, what's up, my boy? All the way from Zimbabwe here. I think you're my first ever viewer from Zimbabwe, my dude. I appreciate you. Who you going for, Brandon? Who you going for? Who you going for? Your Sunnies or your Richmond? How's it in Zimbabwe? What time is it over there in Zimbabwe right now? Would that be like during, like morning? Would that be like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. or something in Zimbabwe? Alrighty, so I can't believe that wasn't a goal to send the Sunnies. I dead set cannot believe that wasn't a goal to send the Sunnies. Not just the Sunnies, to Richmond. I can't believe it. I'm in shock. I'm in shock that he missed that. I'm in shock that he didn't get the length on that. And that's going to be, brilliant mark there. Jack Rebolt's been the only player for the Tigers that I've rated in this game so far. Seriously, Jack Rebolt is the only player I've rated so far. He's going to drop it. That's bullshit that you call that a mark. I'm sorry. This is what annoys me about the game of AFL. Like, how can you honestly class that as a mark? How can you honestly class that as a catch? That's what annoys me about the AFL, right? Because there's no way that's a catch. I reckon I want Richmond to win this game because I tipped him. But, like, that's not a mark. Come on. That's not a mark. Like, he drops that ball cold. He drops it. Look at that. How is that a mark? You shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Oh, holy damn. Shut your damn mouth. How do you call that a mark? He's going to take the kick and he's going to get it though. So now we are going to be at 26-26. But what a shithouse fall though. Brandon says, Richmond on the punt, mate. Hey, 1 p.m. this side, hey. On the punt, get around him. Good on you, champion. All the way to Zimbabwe. Get around him. What are you doing in Zimbabwe? I can see you got mate there. So are you buddy Australian or are you Zimbabwean? Watch me says they were surely you're Australian. Not many people watch AFL outside Australia, so I would have to assume it. You said mate, so I'm going to oh, gee, this is number one. I heard someone walking. Yummy Rice Plus says, that's messed up. Son's a shit. Yeah, that was pretty messed up, man. I do disagree with that decision to call it a catch, or catch to call it a mark. But 3 likes away from 90, guys. If you hit that thumbs up button, obviously subscribe if you're new around here. We do this every single day, and tomorrow we got a huge day of baseball, and we got the NBA playoffs that we're going to be live streaming as well. Right, the AFL and NHL guy says Geelong smashed Port. So yeah, we did smash Port, but why are we bringing that up? What do you mean? So yeah, Where's the thing? W says, how do I become a member? There's a thing underneath that says join, right next to the subscribe button. You have to be on a computer or a tablet, I believe. I don't think you can do it on a phone. Scotty says, rugby league is only Australian. No, it is not. It's played all around the world. It's just not as big as in Australia. England plays it pretty big. France plays it pretty big. But it's nowhere near as big as the NRL, obviously. But here we go, Richmond over the top. That's a brilliant play there by the Tigers. They're going to get inside 50 here. They're going to boot this ball inside, and this is going to be Tommy Lynch. Oh, he's going to drop it. He's going to drop it. And this should be a Richmond goal here. It's going to be a ball. It's going to be a goal. So Richmond are going to take the lead here, 32-26. 32-26 here. Richmond do take the lead. Marlion Pickett. Come on, guys. 3 more thumbs up for 90. 3 more thumbs up for 90. Guys, smash that thumbs up button. Small Talk says, have to be on a computer, W. Yeah, computer or tablet. But yeah, no, rugby league is not only Australian. They play in America. One of my good mates, Charlie Jones, plays for Jacksonville Axemen. Or he did play for Jacksonville Axemen. But Richmond take the lead here. Brandon says, got into a bit during my cricket contract over there a couple of years back. Interesting game. Yeah, it's been interesting, mate. It's a bit of an interesting one. We were actually just talking about it. Hey, they're dummies. Welcome to BKRmy. You're a number 3 member. Get around here. You're a top 3. That's the 3rd ever member of the BKRsport channel. Thank you very much, my dude. But yeah, no, we were actually just talking about before, saying like people who aren't from Australia or don't understand the rules of AFL, it would just look like a shithousery. Like it would just look like the ball's going everywhere. What's bloody damn well going on? Thank you very much, man. You know, what the damn well hell's going on here? The ball's just going everywhere. You know, why is he kicking it there, and what's going on there, and why is that guy just tapped? What's going on here? You know, it'd be just all over the shop if you're a fan who doesn't understand the rules of the game. I understand it, and I think it's a shithousery. My life, I've grown up with it, and it's still a shithousery. Oh, Suns here, going to kick inside. They're going to get a mark here. Wow, how's that not a 15? That should be a free kick. That should have been a mark there, the Suns. That's bullshit. The Suns have had 2 pretty average calls in this last 5 minutes. The Suns have had 3 average calls the last 5 minutes. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever you want to call it. So that should have been a mark there, and then it also should have been... not a mark to Richmond on the other end of the field, but the Suns are going to get the ball here halfway. Trey Nicholson says, hey bro, what quarter is this and how long to go? This is the 3rd quarter, mate, and there's 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Suns here, going to kick it inside. That's going to be, no, it's not a mark. So 34 seconds left here of the 3rd quarter here. Richmond are coming outside their own 50. They're going to be the last chance here, I would assume. No, it's going to be the Suns here who are going to get the ball here. He's going to hand the ball back outside to the right. Suns are going to have the last opportunity here with the ball in this 3rd quarter. No, Richmond are going to get it with 19 seconds. I don't think they're going to have enough time to get there quick enough. They've got 15 seconds here. 15 seconds. 15 seconds here. And he kicks it out, kicks it inside. Suns are going to take it, but they've got 5 seconds. They can't do it. They've got 5 seconds. And it's going to be 3-quarter time here, guys. So 3-quarter time, and Richmond are going to take the lead 32-26. I'm going to take the lead 32-26. Blues fans just asking people from North Australia can be a member. Yeah, everyone can be a member. Some countries can't. Like in Fiji, for some reason, I can't donate to any of my favourite streamers, and I can't join anything. For some reason, in Fiji, I can't. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everywhere else pretty much can. Just some places, some select places that can't. But guys, it's going to be 32-26 here at 3-quarter time. The Tigers lead by 6 points. Ooh, 5 goals 2 to 3 goals 8. The Sunnies have obviously been the better team, but they fell apart in that 3rd quarter there, unfortunately. Brandon Diplock says, would you say cricket or AFL is bigger than Oz? Everyone's saying AFL there. I would say AFL after about maybe 2010, around 2010 afterwards. It's definitely grown more towards AFL. AFL's definitely bigger, sorry. AFL's definitely bigger. I don't know what I'm saying here. I don't even know what I'm saying here. But cricket was the main national sport of Australia. There is no national team. So cricket's only really cared about in regards to like the national team here in Australia. Because there is BBL 2020 and shit. That's anywhere near the rugby league, NRL or AFL, you know what I mean? It's got, it says, do you think the Titans have a chance of making the 8? And if they don't, who do they need to get? Next year, yes. Next year we should make the 8. I believe we will make the 8 next year, and we'll vlog every single home game, obviously. But not this year, no. I never believed we were going to make it this year. I said 11th or 12th, and this was before I could see all the players that we were getting and the good players that we had. Honestly, I think we would have been locked in for a 10th spot if we hadn't had AJ Brimson here the whole season. We could have been fine for that 8, but not this year, man. Not this year. I think next year we should be with our teams coming, players coming in. Tina Fafua Muli, we've got Jimenez Ese, you've got your David Fafita, we've got a hooker coming in. There is players, and obviously AJ Brimson playing from the start, so it should be good. Watch Me says cricket is like always the second sport for a lot of Australians. Not anymore, man. Not anymore because of that whole incident. Because of the incident that really killed off a lot of passion for cricket in this country. Because obviously Australians are about a fair game and they want to watch a fair team, fair game. If you lose, you lose. That sucks, man. That's shit. But we still lost fairly. So when that incident happened, unfortunately, a lot of people lost their passion for the game of cricket. But I will say this in regards to cricket too. Cricket loses a lot of support through the fact that it takes a long time mentally. So, for example, 5 days, holy shit. Like, you have to be focused for a long time. And it's not exactly like there's a lot doing. There's ball, there's literally, inning, like overs. I keep saying innings in baseball, but there's just over after over after over. Sometimes no runs being scored or under 2.5 runs. And it's just like, it's quite boring for people. So nowadays people are so focused on wanting things to happen and high scores that cricket just isn't that way. But 2020 really helps that. So 2020, and 1 day is kind of alright for the average fan, but 2020s is what people really get around, especially in Australia. We love our 2020 in Australia. Blues fan says cricket's too boring. AFL's better. It depends. 2020 is fantastic. 2020 is fantastic to watch, but 5 days they're a stretch. They're an absolute stretch fest. It says when Shane Warne played cricket was popular. That was because social media wasn't really around then, so people didn't have the lack of focus. They didn't have the kind of short attention span that everyone has nowadays. Everyone has a short attention span nowadays. I can't even go 2 seconds without looking at my phone, you know what I mean? Or I can't, I need to have a screen. When I went to Rotuma, this is a funny story for you guys actually, you don't actually realise this until you're in the situation. So you don't realise how much you use your phone and use your technology until you're in this situation. By the way, guys, it is 3/4 time here. If you're wondering why we're talking about technology right now, it's because we're in 3/4 time. It's the Tigers lead 32-26. But definitely hit that subscribe button if you're new around here and hit that thumbs up button. But I went to Rotuma, which is an island 3 days by boat from Fiji, where my daughter lives, and I was there. There's basically no internet. So when I go back there next, guys, there won't be any live streams for 2 weeks. I go there for her birthday every year, but there will be. I'll just put like 2 weeks worth of videos out, so you guys still have content while I'm out. But this place barely has no internet, so I can't use my phone. I can't use a computer. I can't use a tablet. I can't use anything. And I honestly tell you, you dead set feel inside you like you've lost something. Like it feels so weird not being able to just pick your phone up and message a friend, or pick your phone and look at the scores, or watch your football. Like it really kind of hurt. Like it was so hard. It was really difficult. But you get over it after about a couple, maybe 3-4 days. 3-4 days. But it took me probably, I'd say 2.5 days to really remove myself from social media and just forget about it. But then obviously when you get back, you go straight back to it. Jada Kelly says low scoring close game. Yeah, it is, man. It is. Peter Herbert says, hi, it's me, Riley Keane. I just changed my account. Nice stuff, man. Mike, nice try, mate. They already beat Freo. Who already beat Freo? Blues fan says Carlton to beat West Coast by 10. Well, no, they lost. They lost to West Coast. What are you talking about? I told you they'd lose to West Coast, and they did lose to West Coast. Can Carlton beat Freo and Adelaide this season? I think they already played. Oh, that's what Mike was replying to. They already did beat Freo, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they did. They played them this weekend. They played them just over this weekend. It just went. Just over this weekend. Richmond have won their last 51 matches when leading at 3/4 time. Well, there you go. Jamie Kelly says Carlton won by 4 points against Freo, guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Riley from Intro goes to some disappointing accident supporter. Yeah, they haven't been too great recently. Brandon says, do you reckon the Kangaroos versus All Blacks game should go ahead? Who'd you back? Well, I'm an Australian, so I'd go for Aussies. But obviously, us Aussies also are very well aware that the All Blacks will more than likely win that again. Because Australian rugby is just shithouse nowadays. Like, rugby union in Australia is just an absolute madness of a shithouse. And speaking of shithousery, Australian rugby union, but All Blacks will win that. But yeah, I would hope it goes ahead. I really do hope it goes ahead. They're trying to get a Australia versus. They're trying to get an All Blacks versus. Oh, All Blacks Kangaroos. That's what you're. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the All Blacks versus the Wallabies. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the Wallabies versus All Blacks. That's who I just immediately thought. But no, I don't think it's going to happen yet. I do think it will happen because the ratings would be through the roof. Because it would be like a hybrid game. So I think people would be really interested in that. But I think the All Blacks would absolutely towel us, man. Like, if there's even the remotest of scrums, holy shit. The All Blacks would just romp. They'd go 90 metres off the scrum, mate. They go 90 metres off the scrum. Hey, Duffy's or Tanush or Sport Talk, maybe you guys should check if you can use those. There's like a GIF, there's a W that I put and an L that you can use. It's only specific to you guys. Only you guys can do it who are members. You can do a W or an L, and there's like a specific like emoji you can use. One of you check if you can do that. I'm not too sure how to do it. I haven't ever been a member before, so I just know that you can do it as a member. Chose Play says Dale Finnegan to miss 6 weeks with injury. Jeez. There you go. But 2 likes away from 90, guys. 2 likes away from 90. Hit that thumbs up button. There we go. There, yeah, good. There it works. So only members can use those emojis too, guys. Only members. I might change that W to make it a lot more clearer though. I might change the W to make it a lot more clearer. So obviously that L can be used every time the Broncos we can just spend the chat with them. Okay, here we go. I know how to fix that. Yeah, I know how to fix that. Okay, so 4 quarters about to get on the way here, guys. 1 goal game. 1 goal game here. Like I said, only 1 like away from 90, guys. 1 like away from 90. Watchman says, who do you follow in the BBL? I don't really care too much. I'll probably say I'll go over the Brisbane Heat because I was working with them last year and did stuff with them in the same sense. I don't really care. If Gold Coast got a team, I'd go for the Gold Coast. But I don't really have a team, man. But if Gold Coast, which they are talking about, by the way, got a team, I'd go for the Gold Coast. And Richmond here, they're going to handball that inside. Gold Coast going to handball it back, and they should get out of trouble here. No, they're going to handball this straight to Richmond. And it's going to go ball out here. J-Dragon says, what's the most liked stream? I think it was the All Blacks versus Wallabies game last year. I think it was like 562 likes or something like that. I think it was something ridiculous like that, yeah. But 32-26 here, 15.5 minutes to go. Richmond here, revolt. Oh my god, he's going to kick it. It's going to be a mark in front of goal. Bluesman, how can I type the emojis? I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure. You have to ask Duffy's. Duffy's, message me that on Insta so I can remember, because I won't remember that if you just said that now. I won't remember that. And Richmond here for a crack at goal, Anthony behind. So Richmond will lead 33-26, sorry. Richmond will lead 33-26. Lachlan, Kayla, Tyler and Ash says hi. Hello, everybody. Yummy Rice Puff says, if you ever go to Richmond, the suburb of Melbourne, Victoria, there's people full of drugs. It's very scary. Alright, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Richmond is not scary. Richmond is not scary compared to places that I've been to in this world. Richmond is flowers, daisies, and chocolate milkshakes compared to some of the places that I've seen on this planet, my man. I can promise you that right now. Simon Hughes says, when did GEAA played AFL a couple of years ago? It's a mixture of 2 different sports. A2 Gaelic football, there you go. Yeah, they play occasionally between the 2. But it's mainly just it's just Gaelic, so the Gaelic obviously always have the advantage there. Alright, so William says I'm Richmond. I'm Richmond, hope we win. I was good on you, champion. Mate, let's see how they go. It's guys says Richmond isn't scary. It's not at all. It's not at all. I can promise you right now, my man, you go to some places in Chicago and you'll change your mind. You will change your mind, my friend. You'll change your mind about Richmond being scary. Even driving through the places, I had to put my head down in the car. I'm telling you right now, it's not fun. I've been to a place in LA which was terrifying. So no, mate. Be very thankful that you think Richmond is scary and don't go into certain areas. You just know where you're going when you're overseas, guys. Know where you're going. Jada Kelly says, do you think there should be a game called AFL 2K19? I'd love it, but there's not enough money in it. There's not enough money in it. There's not enough audience for AFL 2K19. 2K will never do it, and 2K will never do Rugby League 2. There's not enough. They won't make enough money from it. Brandon says, who do you reckon are favourites at this point? I'd say Geelong. I look at tops at this stage. Take your thoughts. Well, I'm a Geelong fan, man, so I love that you've said that because everyone always underrates us and says that we're not. But I'd personally say Geelong. But then again, I also think it depends on where the grand final is. But I think Geelong alongside West Coast. But West Coast, I don't think the grand final is going to be an option. I think it's going to be the Gabba, so I think it should be Geelong Brisbane grand final. And Geelong usually play pretty well at the Gabba, but Brisbane snuck a win against us last year against us there. We beat Brisbane earlier in the year by a bit of a towel up. So it's going to be interesting. I honestly think Brisbane Geelong could be a possible grand final. Richmond here. It's going to be short. It's going to get a mark right in front of the goal. Joey says, NRL Live 4 is such a sick game, but no one plays it. I liked the old rugby union game. I can't remember what game it was. Yeah, Blues fan, Tanush, you can just change the name on the account, mate. Just change the name, because I'm more than likely just going to probably read out the name or two. There's just too many names. I can't think about everyone's actual name and stuff. I just have to go by what it says. So you can just change the name of it on there. Jane O'Callaghan, I'm going to tell you this right now. You get some. You are pretty cool. You're pretty good with the channel, so you're pretty good with the channel. But you do also create some real negative comments, man. So I saw your comment the other day. I couldn't care less if I hide your channel or not. So I'm going to give you the advice right now. If you are going to continue posting absolute dribble of hatred towards anyone in the chat or myself, you will be hidden. This is going to be my final warning to you, my dude. I couldn't care less about how angry you are not. I answered your question, and it's as simple as that. So, cry me a river, but honestly, I'm getting over your negative comments, mate. Potato Dragon says, Cats will win the flag. I did a ladder predictor. We play Eagles at Metricon and Lions at Metricon. Play Port at Gabba in the grand final. I don't know. I don't think Port are going to make it. I don't think Port are going to make it, whether it be in West Coast or at the Gabba. I don't. I feel like Port are going to fall just at the line. I think they'll make the prelim, but I don't even know. Like, they should make the prelim, but yeah, I don't know about them, man. I just don't know about them. I just watched my team towel them up, and we didn't give them any opportunity at all. There was no opportunity for Port Adelaide to win at all there. Richmond here, just outside 50. They're obviously dominating now. They're dominating now, guys. At half-time, I was actually saying that there's no way the Suns only kicked 6 points and one goal and 2 behinds, but right now they're not even looking like they're going to kick a goal. You know what I mean? They're not even looking like they're going to kick a goal. So I was wrong, and whoever I was telling that you're probably wrong, even though you were talking out of bias, and you didn't, I don't believe you actually believed that. But in the same sense, I was wrong because I'm not talking out of bias, and I thought that they would honestly at least kick maybe 2-3 goals, but no. Potato says Port gets home games at the Oval. Yep, the grand final will be and the grand final and the prelims and the finals will more than likely be at the Gabba or /Metricon. I really don't think they're going to give Port Adelaide a home prelim or a home semi. Lamau says, hello, how many time to match? So there is 10 minutes 30 to go in this game. It is 33-26 right now to Richmond, but really, and it's a 7-point game, really, it's all Richmond right now. Like, really, that's why we're not really reacting too much specifically to what's going on, because it's not exactly the greatest of games, and Richmond are just simply dominating, to be honest with you. And that's going to come inside here, but Suns, then again, they're at the halfway point here. I want to look like this, and then I was like, oh, you know what, I'm going to crack my neck while I'm here, so I went, where? And it's going to come back. Oh my god, what was that? They were just punching on with each other, basically. It was like a fly kick to the throat for both of them. And it's going to be a free kick for the Suns here from in front, so they can bring it within one here. They can bring it within one. Local Boost says, hello, BKR. Hello, champion. Hello, champion. Never says, I think they'll give Port at least a home prelim. I doubt it, but a home grand final just can't. Well, no, Port Adelaide aren't getting it. No, that's not even in the question. Oh, no, sorry, the prelim's not even in the question. Sorry. Maybe a semi, but prelims aren't even in the question. Prelims are where the grand final is. No one gets a home game unless they're Brisbane Lions at the Gabba. I'm pretty sure Brisbane Lions. I think it's just the Gabba. I'm pretty certain it's just the Gabba. The Suns here from in front. He's going to kick goals. It's going to be a 1 point game. Woo! 1 point game here. 1 point game here, guys. 1 point game here. Ethan Dowson's will put the scoreboard. Well, the scoreboard's there. Well, put the score on the board, Tigers. Oh, you're saying that's about the Tigers. Sorry, I thought you were asking me to put the score. I was like, the score's here, guys. It updates itself there. But guys, it is going to be 9.5 minutes to go here. The game is on. A 1 point game here. 33-32 in favour of the Tigers. It's going to say NRL won't be the same level as the AFL until they bring back the Biff. What? They're two completely different audiences. And the Biff will never come back, and the AFL does not have Biff. There is no Biff in the AFL, really. Like when I was saying they're basically punching on, that was just because they were jumping up for a mark. There was no punch-ons. There is more Biff in the NRL than there is in the AFL. I will say that right now. Because the AFL is very much like the baseball, where they all just come in, they start grabbing each other's shirts, and they start pushing. There's no actual whack. I've actually seen, I think in the NRL there's been more fights in the last 2 years than there's been AFL. And baseball has actually there was a huge one last year between Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. But besides that, it's usually pushing and shoving. Hold on 1 second, guys. So right now it is actually quite hectic, so I'll read your comments as I can. But 9 minutes 16 to go here of the game. Richmond with the ball here down the sideline. Richmond with the ball here down the sideline. It is 33-32 here. And that's going to be nice mark. Richmond, no, he's not going to class this as a mark. He called Buddy Tommy Lynch just want a mark, but it's going to look up Barry Hall. That was like 20 years ago. Yeah, go and look up the old fights of rugby league. The old fights of rugby league, way better than the old fights of AFL, my dude. And I love both these sports. So I'm arguing from pure non-bias here. Rugby league fights used to be way better than AFL fights. I'm sorry, not even compared. Not even compared. Even 2011 between Glenn Stewart and who was the guy? Adam Blair. I think it was Adam Blair. Glenn Stewart, Adam Blair. That fight in 2011. That was ripper. No way are we comparing AFL fights to NRL fights back in the day. Sorry, I'm getting a bit, getting a bit sneezing. But 8 minutes to go here. Ethan Dust has looked up Paul Gallen. Oh, that was one time. Oh, no, he had a couple actually. No, you're right. No, he had a couple. But the one time you were talking about was a one-time kind of thing. And Richmond here going to kick it across, and it's going to be their ball about just past halfway here. Just past halfway here. It's going to be 50. Wow. So Richmond are going to get 50 here. They're going to be about 30 metres out. 30 metres out here from in front goal. And then it says NRL players are more bigger than AFL players. Well, based on position, really. Based on position. But the same sense, that really doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about specifically. But I understand what you're saying. But 7 minutes 45 doesn't matter how big you are to win a fight. You don't need to be big to win a fight. But Camden McIntosh here, going for a crack at goal here, guys. Going for a great goal. Gurukake Sandhu says, how much time left, bro? There is 7 minutes and 33 seconds left here. 33-32. He should be getting this goal, though, Camden. He should be getting it, and he is going to slot it. So Richmond are going to take a lead by 7 points here. So it's going to be 39-32 here to Richmond with 7 minutes 23 to go. We are 9 likes away, guys. 9 likes away from 100. Go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe from here on. We do this every single day. We've got the NBA playoffs tomorrow, and we've got the baseball tomorrow as well between the Cubbies and Cardinals. But go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Mixed Sequence 3 says, hey Blaze, so many low-scoring games in the AFL. Yeah, well, we're losing. Firstly, we're losing 16 minutes in the games because of the 4 minutes taken off each quarter. And secondly, it's just a lot more stop-start nowadays because of the new rules implemented and the new way that umpires referee the game. So, yeah, it's a lot harder to get the high scores. Blues fan says, Tanush, but I'm sorry, bro, I got to call it by the name because I just read it straight out. Blues fan says, Suns would be crying. Yeah, Suns wouldn't be happy right now. Suns wouldn't be happy. You know, they were probably the better team in the second and third quarter by a long way. Maybe not the third quarter, but they were definitely the way more dominant team in the second quarter. They just couldn't get more than. They only got 2 goals and what? 2 goals and a behind or some shit. iOS Pro AM says, which sport do you like better out of rugby or league? I'm not going to answer that. Potato Dragon says, KSI rated rugby 9 and AFL 9.5. He didn't even see the biggest hits. He only saw the alright hits. Oh, yeah, but firstly, he's talking about rugby union. He wasn't talking about rugby league, I don't believe. I don't think he watched rugby league. And also, secondly, that's ball. That's going to be free kick Richmond here. Secondly, yeah, he didn't even watch anything of any kind of note. No, he watched some significant ones in the AFL, though. But yeah, that was all mainly like European rugby, I believe, and All Blacks and stuff like that. But here we go, Richmond over the top here. If they kick a goal here, it's game over. If they kick a goal here, it's game over. No Gold Coast there, defend quite nicely, to be honest with you. EV Piero says, yeah, the AFL is more rougher than the NRL. You get hurt pretty easily in the NRL. Not more rough. I was going to say, I was like, what? I was like, sorry, I read that out like you said, the AFL is more rough than the NRL. I was like, I don't know about that one. But yeah, no, you're correct. It would definitely be, the NRL is more rough in the same sense. You know, don't underestimate AFL. It's still a very rough game. You know, they still slam into each other. They still, you know, it's still a war of attrition. You know, it's a really hectic game. However, yes, the NRL is more rough. But, you know, not everyone's into the complete roughness in comparison. However, you do see a lot worse high tackles in this sport, though. I feel like in AFL, you can get clobbered way more easily, sorry. I don't really know why, maybe because you're just kind of throwing your arms about, but Richmond here, going to kick it outside, just outside 50 here. Here we go, they should get a goal here, really. They should get a goal here, really, and it's going to be marked out by Tommy Lynch. If Tommy Lynch kicks this, it'll be 45-32, I think will probably be game over. But yeah, I would say that the high tackles are a lot more crazy, the clotheslines in this one. It's going to you go into the Gowan versus Hunt fight. It depends when it is, and also if I'm back in Australia. If I'm there, then yes. Because I'd be able to sort myself something. I know a few people involved with that, so I'd probably be able to get myself a pretty decent couple of tickets there. Might even do a giveaway, one of you guys to come with me. My friends. But that's going to be a goal here, Tommy Lynch. That's going to be a goal here, Tommy Lynch, guys. So that's going to be 45-32. You would nearly assume this is game over here. 4 likes away from 100, guys. 4 likes away from 100. Go and smash that thumbs up button. Ethan Dale says different games. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely different games. I'm just kind of answering based on kind of what people are saying right now. I'm kind of trying to say, like, let's not say that there's better fights in AFL. I would say, because this all started because people said that AFL has better fights back in the day than the NRL. I'm like, well, no. The NRL back in the day was hectic. And AFL did have some hectic fights, but just not as frequently and as grueling as we saw in rugby league. Because rugby league, you're literally having to go bang, like every single tackle, you know what I mean? With AFL, you've got a lot more time to not have to go up against the same dude you've just been tackling. So you don't have to focus. Yes, you have your taggers, and yes, you have people on each other all the time, but it's not as frequent as you're saying in rugby league or rugby union, where you're just coming back and forth at each other, at the same person every single time. That's why it was probably a lot more hectic in regards to fights back in the day. But Edie Peru says, yeah, but overall NRL is more dangerous than the AFL. I would agree. I would agree. That's not saying the NRL is a better sport. That's just saying the NRL is more specifically dangerous in regards to that. I would personally agree. But AFL players, hold on here. Gold Coast Suns going to kick this side in, going to kick it in, and that's going to be a nice marking defence there. Very nice marking defence there by the Tigers. This really should be game over here. 13-point game. The Suns would have to kick 2 goals and a behind just to tie this game up here. And they did draw last week, obviously. We were streaming that game. Riley, the Essendon fan, says, not true, Potato Dragon. Pads make the hits harder, I think. Well, no. The pads, no. I'm not getting into this argument now. I'm not getting into the NFL versus rugby league argument now. That's just, no. I love all sports. I can kind of give you a good, at least, understanding of someone who watches everything very frequently. But no. But I'm not getting into that argument now. With 45-32 is the score right now with 4.5 minutes to go. W says, I remember I got in a fight last year with the other team's winger. He was talking shit because I dropped the kick. Ethan Dow says, NRL, you can see the hits coming though. That's a good argument. That's a decent argument. But in this, I get that. That's probably where the danger aspect of I guess that's the danger aspect, but in the same sense, that means you've got time to prepare for it. And if you still get smashed, that's how heavy hitting that is, you know what I mean? Like, if you're still getting smashed and you've been able to prepare, you're preparing for said hit, and yet you still get smacked, that's what, you know, like, there's always going to be an argument, but like, yeah. It's really difficult. They're both tough sports, but I think we understand that it's more... The hits are harder in rugby league, however, you are expecting it. AFL, you're not expecting it as much, and you can get clobbered from behind and from the side. But they also do try to protect you from behind in the AFL too. So, then it says, NRL is basically running into plays which leads to collisions, which AFL it happens accidentally if a play collides with another. Well, no, there is tackles still. There is obviously definite deliberate smacks into each other. It just doesn't happen as frequently as rugby league because the whole precipice of the game is to literally run into the other guy. You know what I mean? So, but 3.5 minutes left this game, guys. I'm pretty certain this game's is all locked up here. Yeah, Richmond are going to get that ball away through Dustin Martin there. They're going to boot this ball inside, and this should be a mark here. Oh, Jackie Revolt nearly gets it, but Richmond is still going to find a way to get it. He's going to hand it back in. He's going to hand it back out. Tommy Lynch, and that's going to be a goal. That's game over. Oh, no, it's behind. You're behind. It's going to be 46-32 right now, 14-point game. That is still the game. It's still game over there, guys. Still game over there, to be honest with you. Potato says, but NRL, you can see it coming and have more time to fend off the try and less the impact. Yet people don't. They do have the preparation time, and yet they still get absolutely smacked. But in the AFL, guys, you don't usually not know there's somebody coming. You can feel the ground shaking, or you can hear them coming. Or I'm telling you right now, the majority of AFL players would know exactly who's there and who's around them. They don't just get absolutely... Like, yes, very occasionally, or I'd say occasionally, you would see people getting... You know, you see people getting smashed from the side who don't know what's coming, but, you know, you don't usually see it. They have a good understanding of where everyone is on that field. Ethan Dowson, Sonny Bill used to drill people like 100%, bros. That was more rugby union, though. Oh, rugby league too, I guess. I guess with rugby union, Jonah Lomu, you could prepare for that guy for 10 years and you'd still get smacked by you. You can still die by a hit from him. You could be preparing, buddy, 1997 for when you played in 2000, buddy, you won. You know what I mean? You still get smacked. Oh, gee whiz. And Richmond here. Oh, two behind. You're behind here, so 47-32. 2 likes away, guys. 2 likes away from the 100. I want to raise the bat. I can't raise the bat yet. Raise the bat. We need 2 more thumbs up to hit 100. Okay, so 2 minutes 45 left here. Fantastic performance here by Richmond in his 4th quarter to just dominate, really. Just dominate. Ethan does say Sonny at the start of his league career. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was next level. But obviously people are overrating him right now, to be honest with you. He's quite older now. He's just there for experience. And yeah, it's a little bit different. But Richmond with the mark there. Richmond with the mark here is going to put the game to bed. Richmond with the mark here will put the game to bed. Evie Piero says, at least AFL tackles are not more dangerous than the NRL. Somewhat agree. I think AFL tackles can definitely be a lot more kind of body throwing, like just hurling your body at the other player. But in the same sense, yes, I would agree. But in the same sense, I wouldn't discredit the kind of... Yeah, I guess there's not as much frequent impact as there is in the rugby league, but there is still massive impact from certain tackles. And that's going to be... He's going to miss that. It's going to hit... Oh, no, it's going to come back in. Holy damn. So that curled out and then curled back in that one. They're going to check it here. I think it might hit the post. They're going to check it here. I think he's calling the goal. I think they might be checking this here. And here we go. What's the scary NRL player done? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to get into trouble. Remember, it says NRL tackles tip the players over sometimes. AFL does too. I don't think we're going to be able to see any difference here. I'm not too sure what we're even really looking for here. One more like to hit 100, guys. One more like to hit 100. Just the one more. I can't believe that didn't hit the post if it didn't, though. I can't believe it. See you later, Tanush. Have a good one, mate. Watch said I predict the score 48-32 at half time. Ladies, you reckon this is a goal? Yes. I would say this is a goal. I reckon this is a goal. Yeah, Duffy's, I saw it, but it's too long, mate. I'm not going to read out paragraphs and shit if I can't. So that's going to be a goal here to Richmond. So that's going to be 53 to 32 here. 53-32 Richmond here. Member says, no, AFL slings the players over but physically tip them over. You can have both. You can have both. It's just about frequency, guys. It's just about frequency of impact. Frequency of impact in rugby league is so much different to frequency of AFL impact. Mike says, Gold Coast can't win recently. Yeah, I mean, well, they came up against Richmond today. Not many people were expecting them to. Thank you very much for hitting 100, guys. Let's raise the bat. Raise the bat. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much. Raise the bat. Thank you very much. There's 100 likes. We appreciate it. Obviously, subscribing you around here. But Yummy Rice Puff says, Suns can't win. No, they can't win now. No, they can't win, mate. They can't win. They're down by 21 points here with a minute and a half to go. Connor Warmel says, who kicked the last goal? Was it Pickett? Was it Pickett, guys? Hold on, let me have a look. I'll check it for you, mate. I think it might have been Pickett. It was... sorry, Ivan Soldo. It was Ivan Soldo, not Pickett. Ivan Soldo there for the Richmond Tigers there. Richmond Tigers. Ethan Dunn says, look at the Collingwood player the other day. It's all tough. I'm not. What do you mean? I'm not too sure. Blues fan says they won't beat Carlton. Who won't beat Carlton? Oh, Suns. It'll be a good game. I'll lean with Carlton, but I know you're a Carlton fan, so you want to hear me say Carlton win. But I think it'll be a good game. I would tip Carlton, but I think it'll be a better game than you imagine. A minute here to go, guys. Gatorade 8 says Suns are going to win. Yeah, well, no. They're down by 21 points with 50 seconds left here. Now, the Suns here, they might kick a goal, but not we come back. I'm just saying they might kick a goal. And they're going to get him. Oh, he's going to drop his lollies. Oh, you stupid boy. Stupid boy. Stupid boy. Member says, Dusty, the king of AFL, did kick the goal. I'm mad. Yeah, a lot of people would have gotten on him to kick a goal in this game too. Only 85 points scored in this game though. Only 85 points scored in this game. It's pretty out of control, to be honest with you. Tasmate says, we get off to a good start and we just go shit in the third and fourth quarter. Well, first quarter you were shit. Second quarter you were good. Third quarter you were pretty average. Fourth quarter you got dominated. So yeah, there you go. So 6 seconds left here, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tommy Lynch is going to have a crack here at goal after the siren. And that's going to be all done. So game over here, guys. Game over here. And the Richmond Tigers are going to come up 53 to 32 winners over the Gold Coast. Let me go see what point that puts them in the ladder. So they will still stay in 6th position. They will go up 4 points ahead of Collingwood. But obviously the D's are going to be a game behind them and on the same amount of points as they were. GWS are a game behind them as well, and also Western Bulldogs are a game behind them, and they're all on 24. So we'll see how we go. Points differential-wise, percentage-wise, the D's can definitely still jump Richmond, but that's a big win there. That's a really, really big win there for the Tigers in their hunt for the top 8. But guys, I do appreciate you as always. Tomorrow, guys, we're going to be doing the Chicago Cubs vs St. Louis Cardinals game early in the morning, 9:15 a.m. my time, 7:15 a.m. your time. And then after that, we're going to be doing the Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks game tomorrow night. The schedule for next week, guys, the schedule for Wednesday through Tuesday is going to come out tomorrow. Obviously, for members, people who are members of the BKRmy who joined tonight and who do continue to join, it'll start next week where I'm going to put the schedule out for you on Monday and then put the actual schedule out for everyone else on Wednesday, so you'll get 2 days ahead there. But I do appreciate you guys as always. See you guys tomorrow for some more fantastic sport as always. Subscribe if you're new around here. Obviously hit that thumbs up button and I'm going to jump off. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Go Geelong.